Okay. Hello? Audio? Can you hear me? Hello. Boom. What's up? We're live. Can you imagine? Can you imagine being live? It's crazy. Crazy that we are here. I don't remember the last time we went live. I think it was a month ago. Quite frankly. I know we go live for the tournaments, but have not been going live as much as I want to. What's going on, everybody? Jag, Musashi, Wicked, Weekly Wipeout. What's going on? Low Fiends in the chat. What's going on? All right, sorry about that. Huh? Yeah. Okay. Good night. Love you. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right then. Anyway, what's going on? Sorry about that. How's everybody doing? Let me lock in here. Light Rain in the chat. What's going on? Rada, Highness, Love. Hello, everybody. W pack release. What's my kid's favorite Pokemon? My daughter likes Mudkip. She likes Pikachu. She likes all of the classics. So ready for Mega Shine? I am ready for Mega Shine. I am quite frankly very excited about it. Hopefully we get some absolute bangers. It's either in 30 minutes or tomorrow morning. I think it's in 30 minutes. At least I hope so, because I went live for the set release. Same question from last time. What's your biggest wish card for this set? I don't know. I don't have anything that I wish for. I just wish for cards to be new and good quality and meta viable. So I have stuff to talk about. Did you play the B2 ranked season? I really didn't play last ranked season at all. I'm not gonna lie. Played a little bit. Actually, I played quite a bit like before ranked came out, but I was on vacation for the first week of the ranked season and then just was super busy with other stuff. So the update released? The game just updated. Okay. Hold on. So let me update my game then. Not sure how to do that, but let me try it. Tilly quit Pocket? Did he really? There's no way Tilly quit Pocket. I don't think that's real. How old is your daughter? My daughter's 3. My daughter is also 3 years old. The game just updated. Okay, so we should be getting leaks then. I guess is what that means. Let me restart the game here. And, oh, there it is. 185 meg update. Okay. Do you think Gengar will be meta? I have no idea. Like, it's impossible to know until we see all of the cards. So, we're going to review everything. We're going to test everything live here on the stream. And then after the live stream, I will record my full set review, like the video, and then I'll upload that, like, immediately. So if anybody's going to be up by then. Anyway, we're locked in. Mads, what's the highest rank you've gotten for Pocket? I've been in the top 5 before. I just haven't stayed there very long. If you're talking by the end of the season, I don't think I've ended anywhere higher than like 6 or 700 or anything like that. I've never played enough games. So the pack isn't here, but it'll come out soon. We got to pull up the Discord, right? What's her favorite Pokemon? Oh, she's all over. She loves Pikachu. She loves Mudkip. Maddie, when is Nintendo going to hire you for live action Mario role? I know, right? If they do a live action Mario movie, I feel like all I need is like a dialect coach to like get the accent down, I think. And then I could just do it pretty easily, I think. I think I fit the role, honestly. I think we'll get Haunter from TCG that adds energy from the bench. I hope so, because that would be broken. Did the ranked season get shorter? They did, yeah. They're only 2 weeks, 2 weeks long now. And unfortunately, I just wasn't available for the 2 weeks of the ranked season. And I didn't want to play Pocket all vacation while I was in Florida. So unfortunately, didn't really compete this ranked season, even though I played the new decks a ton, like in the first 2 weeks. And then unfortunately, the ranked season was only the last 2 weeks. We should be getting leaks soon. If things start to pop up in Discord, I will share the leaks with you guys. But I'm not seeing anything quite yet. Just hang out with an Italian grandmother for a week. Is that what they sound like? Ziggo, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. I'm doing good. Live action Mario. 30 minutes. All right. We got 30 minutes. My daughter is 7 and loves Pikachu. Eevee is her favorite. Yeah, my daughter also loves Eevee. She definitely does love Eevee. All of like the typical Pokemon, you know, that they that they showcase. She likes Mimikyu. She likes trying to think, like the Dene she likes. I hope Haunter's good. I think we're either going to get a Haunter or like a somebody. The theory going around was a supporter card, a Marnie supporter card that was going to generate energy specifically to Morpeko, and then Morpeko's attack was going to be able to move those energies to Gengar. That was like the I don't even know, like the theory. So we'll have to see. Any leakers? Have not seen anything yet. But we'll see. I am perusing Discord right now, waiting. What time is set release for East Coast? It is in 25 minutes. I know, I'm not live very often, Ziggo. I just haven't been able to for a while. I've been very busy lately. But hopefully going live more. And then when Champions releases, I'll probably do some live streams on the Champions channel, which should be fun. Although it'll probably be on the same Twitch. Yo, Sven Zema with the follow. Thanks for the follow. I have 8-month-old who has a Squirtle plush bigger than he is. That's awesome. I love that. Okay, so I'm seeing a Crown Rare Arboliva and Metalcore Barrier, if that means anything to anybody. That's the only leaks I've seen so far. Might be able to pull this up, actually. Can I pull this up? I probably can. So if I do like this, let me just see if this works or not. Give me 1 second while I figure this out. Here. Can you guys see this? It's too big. Let me make this smaller. It's gonna be a little bit cursed, but okay. So we see the Crown Rare Arboliva from last set. And there was, and now I can't even see this. Hold on, sorry. I am in Discord. How do I, do I have to make this bigger to see? Okay, and we also get a Metalcore Barrier here. Pretty cool. So, I don't know if, I mean, that's all I've seen so far. That's all I've seen. This is all we got. We are in the Brick City Discord. I don't even know if I'm, oh, okay. all right. Hold on, I can't even read this. What is this stuff? This is too small for me to see. Oh, no. Is this okay, so we get Mega Manectric is what I'm seeing right off the bat. These are too small for me to read. We are getting Mega Slowbro. I said we would be getting Mega Slowbro. So there it is. Mega Scizor as well, also coming. So basically the Megas that we theorized. So Gengar, Charizard, Scizor, Manectric. Is that all I'm seeing right now? Yo, Gengar with the $5 over on YouTube. Shout out, bro. Thank you so much. Looks like we're getting 2 new supporters, a new stadium, it looks like, and a couple of tool cards / item cards. These are too small for me to see. We're getting a new Mew, which is the immersive, but I don't know what that Mew is yet. We need full-size images. I know that those images are too small. Download the image? Oh, should I download it? Can I do that? Hold on. But if I download it, then I have to show you that, right? Save image. There we go. All right, hold on. Let me try to pull that image up for you that I just downloaded. Can I do it like this, though, I wonder? I must be able to. Downloads? Is it in downloads? Did I save it to downloads? No. What did I just save this to? Hello? I don't know. Hold on, I'm trying to figure this out. Let me figure it out. We should just be getting the full-size images though. People will leak them, I think, just here. I don't know. The Haunter though? Yeah, we got to take, hold on. Let me try to resave this. So I've saved this to, okay, sorry. I got to save it to the right area. My bad, guys. Sorry. It's hard to do this when you're live. You know what I mean? You guys feel me here? Pulling up the images as we speak. Hopefully. If I can. I'm saving this, but I don't see it when I save it. And that makes me kind of upset. Oh, hold on. Is this going to work? I don't see it here. Do I not know how to use a computer? I think that's probably likely. Posting spoilers in the Reddit Discord. Where's Crown Rares? Open File Explorer. It will show most recent. That's what I did. Didn't work. Oh, is it this? Did this work? Oh, I think we got it. They're in Japanese first of all, so that image that I downloaded isn't helping, unfortunately. Sadly, I'm sorry. But anyway, until we get the full-size images posted... Oh, we are getting Shiny Charmeleon. I said that in my video today. We're going to be able to have a full Shiny Charizard deck bling. What is this? Oh, here it is. I'm downloading the zip file. Hopefully it's not a virus. Wish me luck. This is English. This is an English zip. Is it a virus? We shall see. Can we open this? Hello? Oh. Oh. Oh, here we are, guys. All right. We're in it. We are in it. Is this going to work? It is. Okay. Sort of? Give me one sec. I'm still figuring this out. This is the correct file, though. So, there we are. All right. All right. Give me one sec. Is it the correct file? Jeez, I like... Dude. Struggling. Currently struggling here. I am extracting this zip file that was sent over. Are they saying it's a new set with just new art? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. My computer is freezing at the moment as I try to extract the zip file. I got too many things going. All right, all right, all right. We've done it. We have officially done it. We have officially done it, I believe. Okay. Let me pull this up so you guys can actually see it. So we want... Not this. We want... Where is it? Can I? Oh, right here. Does that work? Can you see this? Can you see the screen? I will make this bigger. These are the cards. The leaks are here. Toady Sage is dropping the subs. Absolutely insane. We have 600 people in here watching me struggle. Anyway, we're here finally. We have the cards. Okay. Anyway, they're in weird order though for some reason. Okay. What do we want to take a look at first here? New Chatot? What is this? Okay, 10 damage, draw a card. Not too crazy there. What we need to get to the good stuff. Hold up. Let's just immediately jump to it. Mega Slowbro EX is what we're going to take a look at here. Laundry Go Round. 200 HP, water type stage 1, double water, 1 colorless, 90 damage. Flip 3 coins. This attack also does 20 damage for each of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Oh, for each heads to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon? Hello? Oh, you guys can't even see this, though. Why can't you see it? It's because I pulled up the card, but you can't see the card because it's a different window. We're struggling. We're officially struggling right now. I need to figure this out. Hold on. It's easier if I do it through Discord, honestly. But those are the leaks. Why? Hold on. There's got to be a way to do this. Got to be a better way. Toady with more gifteds. What an absolute legend. Can I not just zoom in on these? Okay, I kind of can. I think that's probably better. You guys might be able to see them like this. This is what we're going to work with right now. Okay. All right. All right, we're in it. This is the best I can do for you guys right now, so you're going to have to just deal with it. Ignition's getting reprinted, which is crazy. So they're just reprinting the same Charmeleon, which I guess makes sense. Yo, thanks for becoming a member. Shout out to you. I can't even see the name. Oh my gosh, too much is going on right now, guys. 15 minutes till the cards release. This is Mega Slowbro EX, if you can see it right here. So this thing does 90 damage for 3 energies, and then you flip 3 coins, and for each heads, you deal 20 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So theoretically, you could do 90 and then 60 to each bench Pokemon, which is kind of an incredible amount of damage. The screen right now is kind of scuffed. What can we do about it, quite frankly? We really can't do anything. We are on the struggle bus, but it's okay. This is the best we can do here. New Lapras, new Piplup, Prinplup, nothing crazy here. We are getting yet another Pikachu and another Raichu. Mega Manectric, let's take a look here. 180 stage 1 lightning type, 2 lightning energy, free retreat, by the way, on Mega Manectric. Yo, everybody's becoming a channel member. Thank you, Toady, for the gifted subs. This is 80 damage. This attack does 80 more damage for each point you have gotten What? No, there's no way there's 80 more damage. What does it read? Oh, 30 more damage. Okay. So 30 more for each point you've taken. So, I mean, it's interesting. As a late game sweeper, though, it's really not that bad. So, I mean, if you've taken 2 points already, you know, you're going to deal 140. I don't know if I love Mega Manetric. It's not terrible. It's not bad. It's probably better than Mega Ampharos, but interesting. Yeah, Chiampao and Slowbro is going to be very crazy. 200 HP on these stage 1 Pokemon. Slowbro is crazy. This Mew, what does this Mew do? Miraculous Memory. 1 Psychic, 1 Colorless, 1 attack from among the Pokemon in your opponent's hand and deck is chosen at random, and you use the chosen attack as this attack. Okay. 50 HP, so it is searchable with Lycia. 2 energies, though? 2 energies. Interesting. So, a random attack is copied from your opponent's hand and or deck. So, this is better late game when they only have like fully evolved Pokemon, right? Because then it wouldn't be able to take or steal attacks from Pokemon that are like have been evolved, right? Because they're not in the hand or in the deck. Oh, but it's only handed deck. So like actually late game, this is terrible. Like your opponent needs Pokemon in the hand or deck. This could be crazy though. Because if you have like a Mega Charizard in your opponent's deck or whatever, if your opponent just has like any strong Pokemon, you could just have a chance to copy that. Could be a good opener deck, so they don't want Meloetta. Yeah, but you're going to want Meloetta. This card kind of seems like a meme to me, I'm not going to lie. Haunter. All right. Haunter does not have an ability. Spin turn, 40 damage, switch this Pokemon with one of your benched. Okay, so Haunter is unfortunately pretty useless. It doesn't do anything. Although, we have a new Darkrai here. The ability Bad Dreams. At the end of each turn, if your opponent's active Pokemon is asleep, do 20 damage to that Pokemon. That's an ability. That's a bench-sitting ability. That's actually very interesting. There's going to be stuff you can do with that, actually. And then its attack for 3 colorless does 40 and then puts your opponent to sleep. So I don't know how I feel about that card, but it's certainly interesting. What do we got here? Zoroark. Energy Crush. 20 damage. This attack does 20 damage for each energy attached to all of your opponent's Pokemon. That's actually not a bad card, but probably not going to see that. What do you guys think of these cards so far? There's the Morpeko here. That's it for like dark support. Like nothing. There's nothing here to like help Gengar. Maybe there's an item card or something. That's crazy. Let's take a look though at there's a steel type Kartana. It's the same thing as the grass one, but it's steel type. That's kind of cool, and it's also an Ultra Beast. So is this the first steel type Ultra Beast? I think so. Interesting. Very, very interesting. All right. Mega Scizor. Yeah, with Swablu. That's going to be hilarious. You could also play Hypno. You could do Hypno strat. Igglybuff, Darkbite. Yo, you could play Igglybuff too. I don't know. It's such a weird concept though, but it could be pretty funny. Mega Scizor here. Okay, so stage 1, steel type, 200 HP. It's got Bullet Slugger for 2 metal and a colorless, 100 damage. If this Pokemon moved from your bench to the active spot this turn, this attack does 50 more damage. So 150 for 3 if you move to the bench this turn. I assume this is going to be played with this new Reverum. So this Reverum card has Metal Transport. Once during your turn, you may switch your active Metal Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon. That's kind of a big deal, I'm not going to lie. So now we have... It's a stage 1, but it's basically Celesteela for your Metal-type Pokemon. And this is supposed to be played with Scizor, so it's sort of like a pivot deck. But also, you could use scoop-up strats. So you could do like Snorlax, scoop-up, or anything like that with Ilima. Just you wait, Maddie. I'll play Igglybuff Darkrai this weekend. All right. They show me. How'd you get the list already? The full files were posted in Discord, and I downloaded the file. It took me a minute. But yeah, this is interesting. So Reverum to switch your Metal Pokemon in and out for double pivot if you want, or even just a single pivot. Are there Metal Pokemon with free retreat? It's like Greninja EX, that's correct. Free switch Earthworm is crazy, actually. This is going to be pretty nice. So Earthworm to set up Mega Steelix. The issue, though, is like after you attack, like you want to be able to double pivot. But, I mean, you don't even really need to. So Mega Scissors does 100, even if you haven't swapped in that turn. It's interesting. Definitely interesting. I just don't know. Like, it's definitely a combo deck. It reminds me sort of Buzzwole back in the day. But instead of like a bunch of basics, it's a bunch of stage 1 Pokemon. So it makes it, of course, a little bit better. Or a little bit worse, rather. But 200 HP, we have access to Metal Core Barrier. So, like, you could come in, Core Barrier, hit for 150, tank the hit, and then double pivot out and just sort of repeat, potentially. You could play that with Berserker. Could be a really interesting deck. Could be a very interesting deck. It is 3 energies, though. So it's a little bit awkward. Although I forget what Scyther does. We should take a look at Scyther, because I forget. Scyther does have U-turn. Switch this Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon. So you can attach a colorless to Scyther, and then attack for 10 and then go back to the bench. So it's a way to kind of attach a metal energy and then also move it back to the bench, which is pretty cool. So it has some potential. I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie at all. It's kind of cool. I like what they're doing with that. I don't know how much that's going to be meta, but I do like it. Anything else that catches my eye here? Let's see. 10 minutes till the set officially drops. New Dragonite. I can't zoom anymore. I apologize. This Dragonite has 150 HP, and it does Dragon Wave for water, lightning, and a colorless. And yet again, guys, we do have the new Dragonair. We do have this new Dragonair. Dragonite does 150, and then you discard a water and a lightning from this Pokemon. So I don't know how much I like this Dragonite. I think the other ones are just better, quite frankly, but it is interesting. 150, though? I don't know how I feel about that. I'll be honest. I don't know how I feel about that. Anything else in here that's interesting? We have a new Furfrou with Fur Coat. That's it? Is that literally it? That might be the set. Let's take a look at the trainers, though. The rare arts are pretty cool. So we are getting Shiny Mega Slowbro. And the Shinies are the same as the full arts. Yeah, there's the Mew there, the immersive Mew. We need with the trainers here. We need to look at the trainers. Looks like promo, so we're getting a promo Chimpao. Okay. All right. New trainer cards. Nasty Notice. This is an item card here. Your opponent discards cards from their hand until they have 4 cards in their hand. Bro. What? Hello? Nasty Notice. Item card. Your opponent discards cards from their hand until they have 4 cards in their hand. This is a much bigger deal than you think it is. That's crazy, dude. That's an item. That's an item card. Chingling Lock, discard 4 cards from your opponent's hand. You hit their Mega, it's over. This is going to see play in like any Chingling deck. This is crazy. It discards them. Is it random? No, it's random. Oh, no, they choose. Sorry. They do choose. It's not that crazy. Sorry. They choose. Your opponent discards cards from their hand until they have 4 left. So they get to choose. That's crazy, though. That's still really good. That's still good. You're going to hit something. There's only 20 cards in people's decks. If somebody has 6, 7, 8 cards in their hand, they're going to end up discarding something that's useful. That's pretty big. It's not random. They do choose, but that's still pretty big. It'll be tough to see if it fits in like 20 card decks or whatever, but that could be strong. You can really only play it with like item lock decks, right? Why is it Nasty Notice Gold? I don't know. Maintenance. New item card. Maintenance. Okay. Shuffle 2 cards from your hand into your deck. Draw a card. And if you can't shuffle 2 cards, you can't use this card. Okay, all right. I don't think I like this card. It's -1 card advantage. This card's not good. I don't think this card's good. Shuffle 2 cards from your hand into your deck, and then you draw a card. I don't love it, but it's not that bad in terms of... It's really not that bad. It's because you got to think about it like this. Let's say you open up your hand with, all your basics and like double Pokeballs or whatever, right? Or like, you know what I mean? So like it's a way to... Yeah, it's not that good. It's really not good. Okay. I try to kind of reason with this. There's just not that much reason to play this other than in like particular decks that need things in their deck. You know what I mean? I don't know. Is there a reason to play this? I don't think so. I tried to justify it, but I just couldn't. I'm sorry. There might be a way to play this. This is -2. This is -2 card advantage. You're right. This is -2 when you count actually playing the card. Iona, but an item? Yeah, but it's -2 card advantage, and it's an item. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's protection from getting nasty noticed. So it's protection from nasty notice, which I guess is somewhat relevant. But that's not a card anyway. Dude, there's only 20 cards in our deck, bro. People aren't playing maintenance. They're not doing that. Update in 6 minutes. All right, new supporter card, Iris. This goes along with Callum. We've seen Callum before. Callum was a draw card for each Mega Evolution Pokemon in play. This is Iris. Iris reads, during this turn, if your opponent's active Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an attack used by your Haxorus, you get 1 more point. Dude, come on. What are we doing? What is this? Can we let's back it up to Haxorus, okay? So you got to play the supporter on your turn and then KO with Haxorus, and then you can just win the game outright, just right then. That's pretty crazy. That's a crazy effect. Haxorus up here, though. This card is unplayable, though. That's the issue. That's the issue here. Frenzied Blade for a fighting, a metal, and a colorless on a stage 2 Pokemon. Does 50 damage, 20 more for each of benched Pokemon. So theoretically, this thing can one-hit KO stuff. But Haxorus is really, really bad. Haxorus is really quite bad. So I don't really think Haxorus is going to be worth playing even with Irida, but it will be a funny strategy. Best card in the set? Irida is a crazy card, but Haxorus is absolutely terrible. The 2 energies that we don't have any way to accelerate to, which is really bad. This card's bad. It's going to be tough, but that's going to be a funny deck. If you can come in and then one-hit KO like an EX card with Haxorus and the game's over, it's going to be a funny combo. Maybe if you shuffle 2 and you get to pick one. Yeah, that would be good. If you could pick a card from your deck, that would be broken. I don't know how I feel about that. We are getting a new Rapidash, by the way. Blaine's. The return of Blaine's. But is it worth it since you need to beat 1 EX? It's going to be good in some decks. It's just like you could also play around the effect. You could just say, I'm not going to bench Pokemon. You know, it's like Suicune. Maybe when we get a new Haxorus in the future, maybe, but I think they made Haxorus not very good. I don't know. It's such a weird thing. We've never seen anything like that. We are getting a new Rapidash. 30 damage during your next turn. This Pokemon's Overdrive Smash does 30 more for 1 fire. So this is a new aggro Blaine's. This is new aggro Blaine's. So 30, then 60, and Blaine's buffs by like 50 or 40 or something. Pretty cool. New Charmeleon. No, I think it's the same Charmeleon. It's the same one, just reprinted, which is unfortunate. Anything else here? I might have missed something else. Grumpig. 1 Psychic Energy. If your opponent has exactly 2, 4, 6 cards in their hand, this attack does 40 more damage. So you would play this with that new item card. Kind of a meme. Yeah, nothing for Gengar so far, but let's go back down to these trainer cards. The full arts, by the way, Morpeko and Reverum, which makes sense. Mew is the immersive, Lapras, and Polion. Okay. This definitely isn't a big set. This is a small set. 2 energy for 40. Charmeleon is buffed. Oh, okay. So is the attack different? 2 energy attack for 40 is different? Okay. Well, not that really matters, but the attack, no one has ever attacked with Charmeleon, so I'm not really worried about that. Same ability, different attack. All right. That's weird. I don't know why they did that. Blaine's is plus 30. All right. I mean, whatever. Okay. Lastly, here we have the Stadium Hunting Trail. This stadium reads, at the end of each player's turn, that player draws cards until they have 3 cards in their hand. That's broken. What? Hello? Hello, agent. The old is 50 damage for 3. Okay, all right. So I guess it's better. That's not really relevant at all. 3 minutes, update your games. The game has been updated. 2 for 40. Nice for Oricorio, I guess. Yeah, it's better for Oricorio. Maybe you don't have to play anything else maybe for Oricorio. I don't know. I mean, I don't think that's super relevant, but Nasty Notice is crazy. Hiking Trail, this card is interesting, by the way. At the end of each player's turn, that player draws cards until they have 3 cards in their hand. So it's like, I mean, think about you getting this off on turn 1 and then you go to like only 1 card in your hand or whatever. You know, like this is a good card. It basically means like this is a good card. This is a lot of draw potentially throughout a game. If you can get this out turn 1. Hiking Trail. Did I say Hunting Trail? My bad. Hi from SoCal. What's going on? No acceleration for Gengar. Nothing for Gengar. No. We are in the dirt. Gengar has been unfortunately we have more Peko is what we have. We have more Peko. Which no one's gonna play. Sadly. Yeah, I don't think there's any plausible way to play Gengar, unfortunately. Unless, I mean, you can play it with Hydreigon. You can just never attach manually to Hydreigon and just hope that maybe you do something, but it's not good. Terragoth, hi Mads. Thanks for your current videos. My fave content creator, Pokemon Pocket. I love you. Dude, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Thank you for the follow. Are we ripping packs or not really worth? I mean, I rip packs of anything. And speaking of, we have 1 minute left. So I am going to pull the game back up. But anyway, that's the set. That is the set. I think the Mega Pokemon, you know, we'll have to test those out because they're, you know, we can build decks around the Megas. But other than that, nothing's really absolutely broken, is how I feel. Could be wrong. What do you guys think? Anything seems super broken? That the item card is really annoying. That's gonna be relevant for sure. Shout out 800 people watching. You guys are awesome. Any meta-defining cards this set? I mean, I think Charizard's good. I think people are sleeping on Charizard, quite frankly. And I think all of the megas have potential other than Gengar. I think Gengar is cooked, bro. Is this a website you're showcasing? No, that was like straight from my file explorer. Like that was legitimately just straight up files here. It is 9 p.m. Let's go and refresh here. We should get the pack here. Pack should be available. Boom. A mega shine. Let's go. Okay, is my game frozen? Hello? Did my game freeze here? Oh, no, we're good. All right. Holy cow. There it is. Mega shine. Very cool looking booster pack. Unfortunately, Gengar is terrible. Maybe not. If Gengar wins PMPT 25 this weekend, I will be absolutely floored. But we got a lot of packs to open. Oh, Gengar's not too good? I don't think Gengar will be that good, quite frankly. All right, first pack magic. What do we got? Druddigon. There's some cards that we didn't take a look at. So Druddigon, double colorless on a dragon. 40 during your opponent's next turn. They can't retreat. Okay. There's the new Dragonair. Garbodor. Pineco. And a Lapras. So this does 60 if any of your Pokemon were knocked out by damage. You also paralyze. Okay. Cool. Pretty cool. Quite frankly, that's right, Hyperhooba. Yeah, nothing meta absolutely breaking at this point, I don't think. We'll have to wait and see. We have to open these single packs because the game forces us to when we have the free packs. It's very annoying, actually. But anyway, we're going to have it open 4 singles, and then we'll get into the 10 packs. Oh, I heard something. Cards? Trubbish. Ghastly. And there's Mega Gengar. We'll try it out. We'll test it. Well, I mean, I don't know how it's going to work, really. And we get it with more Pekko. All right. And then the full art Empoleon. Very cool. 69 cards in the set. You love it. Love to see it. Good luck on the new packs. I appreciate that, Toady. I think all of the megas could be relevant. Like, the Manectric doesn't seem that strong, but it's a lightning type, so it's immediately kind of strong. I think it's worse than Bellivolt, though. So there's that. I think Charizard has potential. Scizor, the Scizor thing seemed very interesting to me. And then the Slowbro, even though it's a coin flip deck, I think also has some potential because it's water type, you know, has a lot of HP. Electric, I didn't even read that card. I don't know what it did. Sick first pull. Good luck on your pulls. I appreciate that. There's the new Fion, new Chatot, new Charmander, Prinplup. Okay. We need to get into the 10 pack so we can pull some sauce. Oh, I let my site open the first pack. Full art Iris. That's awesome, dude. Love to hear that. Pulled Immersive Mew in my first pack. Okay. There's a shiny Immersive Mew. I forgot to mention. So there's 2 Immersive Mews. One's a shiny, which they've never done before. A shiny Immersive card. It's kind of crazy. There's the Slowpoke. Doesn't do anything. Drowsy. Okay, so now we have a Drowsy with Hypnosis, though. So Drowsy can put Pokemon to sleep, and then you could evolve into Hypno and also put Pokemon to sleep. So this is a big buff to the old OG Hypno, by the way. There's Nasty Notice. Volbeat, this one confuses, and the other one does more damage if it's confused. Here's, I guess, the buff to reprinted / non-reprinted Charmeleon for some reason. Got the Zard full art. That's sick. I want the Charizards. I think Charizard's going to be good. I think people are sleeping on Charizard. I made a video about it today. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, guys. Turbo Slowbro. Dude, Slowbro is going to be fun. Like, the amount of bench damage is going to be relevant. All right, we got into the 10 packs now. Let's get into it. Silky with the sub on Prime. I appreciate that. Thank you. 10 packs of Mega Shine. Mega Shine is here. Spoink. My boy Spoink. Varoom. Fion. Druddigon. And then the full art Reveroom. The Reveroom stuff is the new metal stuff is interesting to me. Rainbow Mega Manectric. Let's go. Light Rain, you're being dragged into a raid. Oh no. Whoa. I think that's a crown. I think we got a crown. Crown rare. Druddigon. Diglett. I love this Diglett art. Oh, gold metal core barrier, bro. We get the crown rare on the first 10 pack. This card is spicy. I'm going to be playing that with Mega Scizor. Miltank. What does this do? Route 10. This did 20 more for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Okay. So this does quick attack. All right. And then a shiny Rapidash. Okay. Sweet. We got the crown. We got it. Ice cold. That's funny. Grumpig, Chatot, Electabuzz, sure. And then there's Iris. Okay. This is the new Furfrou. So it still takes 20 less, but 2 colorless, 40 if heads, flip a coin, 20 more. Another Rapidash. New Pikachu. It's got a weird, that's a weird art. First pack, I pulled Immersive Mew. You're insane. Electabuzz, another Reveroom. Okay. We just need our Scizors now. Will the game give us Scizor? There's Illumise. Haunter. It's crazy they didn't give Haunter anything good. Ghastly, Charmeleon. I got to imagine that they're going to do something. I didn't take a look at Electivire. Just a 60, 20 to itself. Chichino. Bunch of filler. Bunch of filler cards. Got the Crown Metalcore Barrier. Only my second crown. Let's go. It didn't leak before release. It leaked 30 minutes before release when the update dropped. Maintenance. That card's something else. That maintenance card, bro. Insane. Mag Mortar. Okay. Thundering Volcano. 70. If Electivire is on your bench, it does 20 more damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Okay. So like a Mag Mortar and Electivire deck could be kind of crazy, actually. Another Pikachu. Oh, the full art. Okay. So we get a full art Manectric. Mega Manectric. Pretty cool. I do kind of feel like this is the worst of the Megas, but definitely not a terrible card. It's only 2 Lightning Energies. Like, you could play this with so many different things, and it would just come in and start hitting for a lot, right? This isn't a bad card. Shiny Mega Slowbro? Nice, buds. All the Mons are shiny in the Immersive. That's cool. Piplup, look at him. Pikachu, another Maintenance, Diglett, and the full art. Okay, so Miltank also has a full art. Interesting. Normal Gengar EX is way better than the Mega? Yeah, I kind of agree. Prinplup. Ponyta? Ponyta burns, by the way. Trivenet. Rumble Stop 40. Flip a coin until you get tails. 40 more for each heads. 3 Doug Trio in 1 pack. That's insane. All right, that was our first 10 pack. A pretty good 10 pack. We got the gold barrier. We did get a double Reveroom, and we got a full art Manectric, which is crazy. No regular art Megas, though. No shiny Megas. We need shiny Immersive and shiny Megas. That's what we want. I need the shiny Mega Charizard. That card is one of the sickest cards they've ever printed. A lot more packs to open, though. I'll tell you that. First God pack. Nice. Nice, nice. Got the Crown Arboliva. Arboliva is not a bad card. I said it. Not enough people play it, I think, quite frankly. But anyway. Open the packs. Slowpoke, Lapras, Illumise, and Hiking Trail. Okay. I'm curious to test Hiking Trail. There's definitely going to be decks where it's not bad at all. Like you can play that in thinning decks pretty reliably, I think. New Wigglytuff. Another Empoleon. Okay. And there's Haxorus. Someone's gonna win a tournament with this, and it's gonna become popular. That's like such a YouTube material deck. You're gonna play like 10 games before you get the combo off, but it's gonna feel good. Yeah, this Kartana. It's Steel type. Does 40 for 1. And it's an Ultra Beast. Do we have any Steel-type Ultra Beasts? Am I forgetting one? What deck would you play this in? It's just a weird card. And then Groudon. So we did get a Groudon. I don't. It's been. Is this the first Groudon? Did we have a Kyogre in the set too? I forgot to check. Not what people wanted, but they did come. 30 minutes before the update, they released the new assets. That's right. 50 heals is crazy. It is. Is this a big set? It's only 69 cards. I think we got Charizard here, or no? It's what is this? It's Scizor. Okay. We might be building the Scizor deck. Stack Attacka. I forgot. You could play Stack Attacka, dude. That's hilarious. Oh, yeah. No, we do have the Steel-type Necrozma. Yeah, the Ultra Necrozma. Interesting. Okay. That could be a pretty funny archetype, actually, with, like, Metalcore Barrier. Might have to look into that. that Steel-type Necrozma used to win all of the non-EX tournaments, like the single prize deck tournaments back in the day. Zoroark. There it is. Very interesting. He's got his tongue out, I think. Piplup, Chatot, and a second Scizor. All right, we have the Scizor deck ready to go. Actually, we don't have any Scyther. I think we probably want those Scythers. Kartana Scizor? Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad card. Kartana's 40 damage for 1 is just good. Got 3 animated Mews, first 10 packs. Bro, what? You guys are crazy. I think we still need Scyther. I don't think we've gotten any. This new Raichu does Thunder. 30 to itself. Okay. I think that's objectively worse than like the one that came out over a year ago. Yo, thanks for the sub. A third Mega Scizor. All right. This is the Scizor 10 pack, I guess. We have 3 of them now. All right. Drowsy. Spoink. Nasty Notice. That's our second one. Second Haxorus. Mega Gengar with Pink Aura lead and Training Arena. A training area. Listen, dude. I think Gengar is going to be a stretch no matter what. If we had any way to get the 4 energies on that thing a bit earlier, it would be pretty strong. But it's just not it. You could potentially like Chingling Lock and then get into it, but I just don't see how that's even like possible. Maybe you could like rock like a Giratina, like 1 Giratina and then play a Dawn to get it out like a turn earlier. But it's also a stage 2 Pokemon, you know what I mean? Like it's just such a stretch. The 10 packs are scissoring me, yeah. I got scissored. I'm over 10k cards, I think 10.5k cards, level 57. Still never pulled a God Pack. That's tough, man. I think I have like 4 or 5 God Packs in my career. Oh, I love this Lapras art. Whoa! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Were we not just talking about it? Or did I not just talk about God Packs? Like, bro. What? What? What are we doing? That's crazy. What is this? The timing? What? 30 packs? This man's like, yo, I've opened 10,000 cards, haven't got a God Pack, and I literally get one. I'm so sorry, bro. I'm so sorry. That's got to be, someone's got to clip that. That's insane. I don't know what the chances are. That's a great YouTube short. That's crazy. Insane. Wow. Okay. Well, anyway, let's get through let's get through the God Pack. Anyway, sponsored stream. That's right. All right, Lapras into a full art Scizor. All right, we're definitely playing Scizor. That's like the first thing we're building here. Into a full art Gengar. Okay. Pretty sweet. Bro. Into the full art Charizard. All right, we got Scizor, Gengar, Charizard full arts here. And then what's on the back? I think a full art trainer. Oh, this card is so cool looking. What a God Pack, bro. We are GPing. And then we got the full art Callum. Sure. Man, what was that? That was crazy. Was that not insane? Have you guys seen anything like that in your entire lives? That was... What are the odds of that? I don't know what we're doing. That's crazy. Tauros, Morpeko, and Empoleon. We got them all, dude. We hit them all. We have all 4 of the megas in full arts now, which is cool. Not a bad God Pack, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, not a bad God Pack. Druddigon, another Groudon, Phantump, and Maintenance. Let's go. Touched account, bro. Our account is blessed. Dratini, we still need a Scyther, though. We've yet to get a Scyther. I guess we could craft them, but hopefully we pull a couple Scythers. Just pulled half a God Pack, dude. Insane. Scizor Ranked Arc, please? Dude, we'll hop on the Scizor train. That was a new Magmar. I didn't read it, though. The Charizard is super cool. 3 of the Megas in 1 pack. Out of control. The full arts are my favorites, too. Although the shinies are also full arts, so they look cool. Here's the Zeraora, or Zorua, sorry. Surprise attack 40. Okay. Flip a coin if nothing. All right. Cool. I know, I feel bad for the one dude who was like, I've never gotten a God Pack. It's terrible timing, bro. I feel bad. Okay, a new Hypno, but it's not as good as the one with an ability, I think, no matter what. Double Piplup into Nasty Notice. Crazy. I think I've gotten a single God Pack. May everyone get a God Pack. God bless. That's right. There's a normal Callum. 9,000 cards, still no God Pack. That's tough, man. All right. Well, that was an interesting... It was the first pack of the 10 pack as well. Not a bad God Pack there. Not a bad one. That was the only thing we got, though, in the 10 pack. That's kind of how it works, isn't it? I feel like. Time to go buy a scratch off? Dude, let's go buy some lottery tickets, man. Let's hit it. We already have 58 different cards from the set. No Scyther, though. Am I wrong? I don't think we pulled a Scyther. Looks like the Bidoof art style. Do you think Mega Gengar can make it to the meta? No, I don't know. Maybe someone will cook something up, but I no, there's nothing that I can think of right off the bat that would make sense. I mean, yeah, I don't know, man. It's gonna be tough regardless. It's not. I just can't see that being like top tier to any degree. You know what I mean? I'm at 5.7 cards with no God Pack or Crown Rare. It's crazy, man. I know. I'm sorry. We'll take a Gengar though. I think that's our third one because we have a full art. Ah, man. I wish Gengar was better, too. The effect would be fun to play. Oh, there's a Darkrai. We haven't got the Darkrai yet. Yeah, so at the end of each turn... So it's at the end of each turn, though. So, I mean, it's not bad. It's not a bad card. You could play, like, a Sleep. You could play Darkrai EX, end this, and then play Sleep, and then, like, hope that you can maybe whittle down enough damage. Maybe Rocky Helmet or something on, like, Hypno. It's really not a bad deck. Like, we could probably figure that out. Meowth protect the Poncho with Mega Gengar, maybe? Maybe, dude. That's like what we're doing. It's like double Chingling, like double Meowth, and hoping we just, you know. Oh, it does stack. That is true. It does stack. That's a great point. It does stack. Anyway. Oh, the full art Groudon looks so cool. Look at this card, dude. Horrible card, but this card is sick. That card's sick. Just open 30 packs, not a single EX. Game hates free to play. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if they did, unfortunately. Sleep Swablu and this. We got the new Drowsy. You would rather just play Drowsy for like every reason other than Lycia, I think. Because you can evolve Drowsy into Hypno and it can also put Pokemon to sleep from the bench. So I think you play Drowsy in the OG Hypno. Why did Mega Scizor have to be 3 energy? Well, I mean, we have Orthworm. You play Orthworm, you play Reverum, and yeah, you make it work. I wanted to post the clip of your God Pack, but got auto-botted. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Agent. I appreciate the clip, though. I'll put that in the Discord. Share it in the Discord if you're in the Discord. But I will re-upload that. I'll put that on YouTube. That's going to be a good one. Trevenant, Phantump, Paldean Tauros, Zoroark. We got to go quicker here. We got to go way quicker. Hawlucha. Can we not get a Scyther, though? The artist TCG. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of reused artworks. I think that's probably the accepted thing in the future. As long as they're not EXs and whatnot, I really don't care. Keep the EXs unique. That's how I feel. Forgot about Orthworm. Yeah, you get Orthworm, we get Reverum to kind of double pivot. You know, we still got Metalcore Barrier. Like, I think it's going to be fine. Uh-oh, time to cringe. 33,500 cards is crazy, bro. What are we doing? What are we doing? You guys can flame me in the chat for that one. That's crazy. That is crazy. We've been here a while. We've been here since the beginning. Insanity. All right, another 10-pack. Mason with the God Pack. Let's go. That Groudon is from Paradox Rift. That's pretty cool. I failed the pack rip there, unfortunately. No ramp for Gengar is diabolical, I know. That Lapras has a Pikachu sleeping on it, and I love that. My daughter would love that card. Jigglypuff, Hawlucha. No Scyther, by the way. I'm honored that I was clip-worthy. Let's go, Gary. Let's go. Fracture. Okay, that's our first Fracture card. Furfrou, Piplup, Prinplup. Patiently waiting 20 minutes to open free packs before opening a 10-pack. Yeah, dude. Doesn't even matter, though. Who knows? Oh, that was a Scyther. We got a Scyther. I skipped it, but we got one. Finally. Lapras and Miltank are reused, but Empoleon and Reverum are unique artworks for one start. That's cool. At least some of the artwork is new. As long as some of it's new. Think you're at 45k? That's nuts. Well-headed 34k later on? It's true. You're not wrong. Another Darkrai. 2 shiny Mega Gengar. What do I do with this, dude? I don't know. Try to trade it. See if somebody will trade for you. Just convince somebody that it's good. I'll put out a Gengar propaganda video soon. Wigglytuff, Empoleon, Phantump, Hiking Trail, Shiny Pineco. Let's go. The Golden Pinecone. I thought maybe we were going to get, like, there's no normal EXs in the set. So the only EX cards are the 4 Megas, which is kind of crazy. It is a small set, but... Oh, second Scyther. All right, we're ready to rock. We will be building the Scizor deck. I'm kind of thinking about how I want to build it now. I think you got to play Reverum, obviously. And I think you probably want to play Orthworm. The problem is, like, leading off with, like... But if you lead Scizor, though, it's fine. Like, that's the cool part. You know, the U-turn Scizor. If you lead with it, it's fine. Which I think is pretty cool. Got the Crown Rare Arboliva. Nice. We are missing 7 cards from the set. Well, maybe we'll open them. What cards are you most interested in crafting with, building with? I think Charizard is going to be good. And I think the Scizor stuff's very interesting with Reverum. And I honestly think that like Slowbro and Morpeko, though kind of meme, no, Slowbro and Manectric are kind of like meh cards. I think they could be fun to play with. I don't even think Manectric's that bad. I really don't. Axew into a Lapras. I haven't got a single Slowbro card, by the way. It's the only one I'm missing. What are your thoughts on Nasty Notice? I think that card's nuts, bro. That's going to be insane in control decks. It's going to be absolutely brutal. Got the 3-star Mew. I mean, you do have Nasty Notice with Mega Gengar, right? So it's like, I know it's like Gengar is not good, but like you can get the lockdown and then go full Nasty Notice on him. You know? I wonder if you could just like Chingling lock and just sort of ride out with the Chinglings and like maybe Meowth or something. It's definitely going to be tough, bro. Like the 4 and there's no way to get around the 4 energies. That's what's difficult about Gengar. Like sometimes you're not going to get up until turn 5. Like you just can't do that. You just can't. Like you're going to have to like legitimately stall into the late game. And then I don't think Gengar is going to be enough to win after like if you wait until turn 5. That's if Meowth can kind of get you there or like Chingling lock or whatever. All right, our first normal art Reverum. I guess we did need that. Oh, and Fortress. Okay. A couple of cards we haven't got yet. Shiny Ponyta. Just got a God Pack. A lot of God Packs coming in, huh? Full Art, Slowbro, and Shiny Immersive Mew. Pretty happy. I've yet to get the Immersive Mew. Shiny or non-shiny. Hopefully we get the Mew here. Another 10-pack has gone. Do you think any of the new Megas are going to be meta-defining, or is this going to be pretty similar to the past few months? I mean, I think a lot of them have potential. I really do. I think the Scizor stuff is interesting. Like, the Steel type is very interesting. We have a lot of strong cards. We have Orthworm, we have Metal Core Barrier. I think Charizard in general is going to be really good. I think people are sleeping on Charizard like crazy. I wish I said it's a better Pokemon. Yeah, I mean, listen. Everybody always says that until, you know, they start to play with the cards, and inevitably some stuff will be good, I think. Did 5 10 pulls? I got 2 God Packs back-to-back? What? Save a God Pack for you? It's all right. I just got another one. Hear me out. Mega Gengar with Indeedee. Maybe, dude. Maybe you just play, like, Heal Stall with Gengar. What's the retreat cost, though? You can't play Heavy Helmet. Oh, we got a... Is this a full art? What is this? Looks like Charizard. Okay, normal Charizard. All right. So we do have double Charizards now if we wanted to build a Charizard deck. One is a full art, though. No Char yet, but did pull an Immersive Mew. Didn't even know it was in here. Yeah, the Mew is the Immersive, and there's also a shiny Immersive Mew, which it would be a really cool card. I want to just see it. I've yet to see the Immersive. So many meal tanks. Jolteon, Manectric. Yeah, you could play Jolteon. It's going to be really easy to get into Manectric afterwards, right? Because like you could just play Electric Generator, or you could play Electrical Cord. Like no one plays Guzma, so Electrical Cord is way better now than it ever has been. And like one Electrical Cord means you get Manectric set up. So that's... You could even like do like Tapu Koko as a lead off. Tapu Koko EX. Is Mega Gengar worse version of Gengar EX? I feel like it probably is, honestly. Callum. Empoleon. Alright. Alright, another Gengar. We got a couple full arts. I don't know. I think this is our 3rd normal art, actually. 1 full art, if I remember correctly. Oh! Hey, alright. All right, we're cooking. We're cooking. We got a full art Scizor deck. Do we? I don't know if we do actually, but we have a full art Mega Charizard deck. So, you know, those will be the decks we build. No Slowbro, unfortunately. Shiny Dragonair. I think Dragonite got buffed too. I don't know if like Dragonite EX will be relevant, but this is a big buff. Where can you find a chance of 3-star Shiny Mew? I don't know. Yeah, you won't get to be able to get into Gengar fast enough, man. The Shiny Mew is not in the rare pack chance. Really? Oh, I thought I saw it in the thing. I could be completely wrong about that. Let me get to the thing here to check that out. Confirm. Yeah, no, there's a shiny Immersive Mew. At least there is in the files, in the game files. So it has to be in the game, or else it wouldn't have been in the data mines. So there is a shiny version of the Immersive Mew. That is confirmed. I just checked. Dina, just like say the word. Dude, let's go. Let's go. All right. What do we got? Let's see. I don't know how many 10 packs. I don't keep track, but A lot of Slowbro, Slowpokes, but no Mega Slowbros yet. You still don't have the immersive for Paldean Wonders? Really? That's tough. Might be the first time I haven't gotten... It's in the files, J-Hove. It's in the files. This might be the first time. If we don't get the immersive, this might be the first, like, release stream where we don't pull an immersive. Like, I feel like we've always pulled the immersive at least once. Oh, shiny Haxorus. That's pretty cool. Okay. Maybe it's a promo? Could be a promo. Could be an event or premium store, maybe. Yeah. Do they ever do immersives as, like, promos, though? Looks like Fighting got shafted again. Fighting always gets shafted, man. It's crazy. A second full art Callum. Maybe this card will be playable. Probably not. I mean, it might not be a terrible card, actually. Empoleon. Buff only with Memory Light, I'd say. Memory Light Gengar is interesting. Yeah, Manectric tops out at 140 for 2. Hey, okay, finally. We finally got a Mega Slowbro. This thing's hilarious, by the way. It's tanky. 200 HP. It is 3 energies, but 93 coins. Like, you can heavy helmet this thing. Like, this can't be a bad card. I don't know if it'll ever be, like, relevant in the meta, but, like, the ability to hit for 60 on every single bench Pokemon is absolutely insane. Yo, Collector, 3-month member, yo, shout out. I love that, man. Thank you so much. Got 5 immersive Mew, Duretzel. What? Did you get any of the shiny ones? You got 2 immersive shiny Mews, so you can pull it. Okay, confirmed. Confirmed by official Tiago in the chat. Is there even a way to go use Haxorus? You just attach the energies. You play double energy and you attach manually. Like, that's how you play Haxorus, which is so tough. It also was on the pack art, so it'd be weird if you couldn't pull it. That is true. That is a full art Mega. All right, our second shiny Manectric, or not shiny, but full art Manectric. I haven't gotten any of the Megas and Shinies yet. Just so you know, I haven't had my full art luck's been really good, but my shiny luck has not been good. We need to improve the shiny luck. It's dwindling right now. Duretzel, 5 immersive Mew, 5 full art Scizor, 3 full art Gengar, full art Slowbro, Manectric, and Callum. That's huge. Did you get a God Pack, Duretzel? Dude, I pulled so many 2-stars, but we also did get the gold core barrier. We have a couple more 10 packs to go. The barrier is big. I would like a second one, though, because you probably play 2 core barriers in, like, most decks that you play it. But yeah. Darkrai. All right. Gonna be mostly duplicates now, unless we get some big hitters, but we'll see. 1 God Pack. Nice, nice. Nothing too crazy here in this 10 pack, unfortunately. Can it be redeemed? Can we be redeemed here? Come on. Don't let my luck dry out on me. Come on. Don't do it to me. Oh. Oh. It's a normal... I think it's a Gengar again. It is another Gengar. All right. How many Gengars do we have, bro? That's insane. Come on. Don't need 6 Gengars. I don't even know if I'll ever play it. What would you build Mega Slowbro? Having trouble? I mean, you could just play it with Mantike and just get into Slowbro. You could run it with Heavy Helmet, Indeedee, Irida. There's definitely options for sure. I'd have to look into it. Water type's not something I've really explored much of because it's mostly just been like Suicune stuff. But I think you just build the deck around getting into Slowbro and just just sweeping with it. It's gonna be really annoying to deal with. Like, you should be able to extend above getting to a KO'd pretty easily with Heavy Helmet and Irida and stuff. Maybe playing DD, I don't know. Maybe not. I wonder if premium accounts get better pulls. They probably do, bro. I wouldn't be surprised. Can neither confirm nor deny that. Thoughts on the new set? I like it. You know, it's nothing crazy. It's a mini set, but it's definitely not bad. I do kind of like it. I like the shinies. In terms of like the meta viability, we're gonna have to wait and see, but I think a couple of the cards are pretty decent. I've had so many of these Empoleons, it's crazy. You don't understand Nasty Notice? Yeah, so you make your opponent discard cards until they have 4 cards in their hand. That's the card. It's reading the card explains the card. Hey! It is a Gengar, unfortunately, but it is our first shiny Mega. I mean, this card does look really cool. Unfortunately, Gengar is non-playable. It's over-glorified brick. It's filler, unfortunately. Probably use at least one will with Mega Slowbro. I don't think you really... I don't think will is ever worth it when you're flipping more than one time. Like you're flipping 3 coins, so like you're just improving one of the 50/50s. It's really not doing much for the deck at all. I don't think will is worth it in Slowbro. Top 3 shiny. We've got a lot of good cards this pull though. Gengar got no support, bro, which I kind of suspected it would. Like the card is broken. If there was a way to get extra dark energies onto it, it would be absurd. Quite frankly, it would be insane. All right, a couple of dud TED packs back to back. I don't know how much we have left. I think one or two more 10 packs potentially. If regular Gengar had that shiny color, it'd be over. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I wonder why it doesn't. Honestly, I wonder why it doesn't. I wish it did. Filler cards is your major promo card, and the new set is bad. I mean, they've done it before. Like, there's, trust me, like it's nothing new. There's been so many times where like the mascot card for a set just is not good at all. But I mean, like they gave Gardevoir support. Like Charizard's got a bunch of support. I can't imagine Gengar won't get support maybe in the future at some time. I'm really not sure about that though. We'll have to just wait and see, I guess. We'll have to wait and see. I always like the support for Gengar will come later on. Yeah. I mean, it's probably someone likely. Sorry, Mads, but is Will worth it with Mega Slowbro? I don't think Will is worth it in Slowbro. No, I wouldn't. I think there's just other cards you'd rather play with Slowbro. Because Will is only going to help you for the first coin you flip, and then you're going to flip 2 more after that. So it doesn't add up to really be that useful. Doesn't Morpeko work with Gengar? It does, but Morpeko's a horrible card. Like, maybe not. Maybe Morpeko's fine. We could be wrong about that. But the issue with Gengar isn't, like... There's plenty of ways to, like, do whatever until turn 4 or 5 to get energies on Gengar. The issue with Gengar is that you literally can't use it no matter what until 4 or 5, turn 4 or 5. So it's like... It's just not going to be that good in that sense, where it's like you kind of just want a Pokemon like that out somewhat early. And there's no way to, like, do anything, like, super strong and then go into Gengar, you know what I mean? No shiny Charizard yet, no. I like Mega Manectric. I don't think it's that bad, I'll be honest. I don't know if it's, like, better than, like, the other stuff that sees play for the Lightning type, which is the issue. I think that's another Slowbro. It is. All right, cool. We can build a Slowbro deck, which is good. Morpeko, Hydreigon, Gengar plus Dawn. Like, that's kind of how you have to play it, but then you're playing multiple Stage 2 Pokemon. And then Morpeko's not a good card, and Dawn is situational. But isn't it the same with Mega Steelix? Yeah, but the difference is Mega Steelix can survive forever. Like, Gengar can't. Like, Gengar will just get 2-hit KO'd. Pretty easily, actually. Like, I think Steelix is an infinitely better card than Mega Gengar, which is crazy. We have 2 cards left to pull in the set. Do we have more? Can we do this? We can. Okay, another 10-pack coming. I think this will be our last 10-pack, though. Umbrai Furo with the sub. Thank you. Appreciate that. Wigglytuff. Gengar and Palkia, just a bit too slow, maybe? Yeah. Yeah. It's just too slow, man. Like, you know, and even then, like, if you go first, like, Gengar can't get 4 energies until turn 5. Like, what are you doing for 5 turns? Like, most decks are ready to go by turn 2, turn 3 at the latest, you know? Lucky Ice Pop, that's true. You can just play Ice Pops and play Indeedis or whatever. But again, like, the issue isn't that, like, you can't... Okay, fine. We actually did get the Immersive Mew, I think, finally. It's not the shiny one, but it's the normal one. All right. All right. What do we got? We got Dragonair, Pikachu, of course, in here. Ponyta, Slowbro. Look at this little baby Slowbro. What's up here? Zorua? Zorua? Pineco? Shout out. Okay. Cool. So someone said on the shiny version of the Immersive, all of these Pokemon are shiny, which is pretty cool. I don't think this card is good, though. The Miraculous Memory. Did we pull the normal Mew? I don't think we did. I think this is the first time we're pulling this Mew. But we did get the Immersive. So that is important to note. The Immersive has been acquired. I don't think that's... this would have been the only time ever. Like, every single... Okay, we get a third full art Manectric, I guess. Why not? Every single time we've done, like, a release full pack opening, we've gotten the Immersive, so I'm glad we did get it. Reveroom, Scyther, Garbodor, Darkrai. Nice. Until got me misunderstood on Nasty Notice. Okay, yeah, it's all good. Yeah, it's kind of a weird card. Your opponent does choose, though, so they just choose which cards to discard. You know what I mean? So they get just kind of choose what they want to get rid of in their hand. What are we missing, by the way? Okay, so we're missing normal Manectric Mega and then Mew. The normal Mew. Everything else that we have. How do we have 3 full art Manectrics but not... It's kind of crazy. I can't open a 10-pack, but I can open some singles, I guess, here. We must be close to the limit, though. We'll definitely be meme decking Mew into the max. Dude, I mean, Mew's going to be fun to play. I'm not going to lie. You can turbo to it. It's got 1 colorless. It could be a fun strategy. Like, it could be... Like, it might be worth playing just for the sense that sometimes you just can pop off with it, but I don't know if it'll be worth it. If it was 1 energy, it would be broken. We have an insane full art pull rate. You are right. We pulled a ton of full arts. Only 1 shiny Mega, though. And it wasn't Charizard. Sadly. A lot of full arts, though. I like the full arts. They're my favorite type of card. Is this another Slowbroski? It is. Shout out to Slowbro. It's our 3rd one. We'll test him out. We'll test him out. We'll test the cards out. Except for Gengar. I don't think we'll test Gengar. I don't think we will. We can't be testing Gengar out here, bro. It's not going to do it. It's not going to do it for me. I don't know if anything is going to be super broken. Like, it's tough to say. Like, when I saw Belly Bolt, I knew Belly Bolt was broken with Electric Generator, but, like, I mean, I think Charizard has potential. Scizor and Manectric all kind of have some potential. Even Slowbro. Like, none of them seem, like, super OP broken, but, like, they're all probably good enough to be somewhat relevant in the metagame. It just depends on whether or not, like, the competitive players, like, choose to, like, build decks around them and test them out. Yeah. Yeah, Zatumi will definitely test Gengar out. A lot of the YouTubers will test Gengar. I will not be one of them, sadly. I think you can pull off Mega Slowbro cosplay. Dude, I wish. Oh, that's a cool pack. We got a Mega and a full art. So many Miltanks. How many Miltanks do I have? Slowbro Milotic? That could be interesting, actually. There's definitely ways to keep Milotic alive. Shiny Axew is new. Yeah, I forgot about Milotic, actually. That could be the sauce, bro. That could be the sauce. The issue, though, is, like, we still have to generate energies. Milotic heals, which is really nice. But we definitely need to play some energy acceleration, right? I don't really want to play Misty. What's up, Jeremy? That is kind of a cook, though. You could play Sightseer as well, right? Could play Sightseer to find your stage 1s. First pack I got, Rainbow Manectric. That's sick. We're running. This is one of the last packs. Got nothing in here either. We still need the Mew. Super Cray with the follow. Super Cray. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Run my Milotic with a Mantike and Lycia. That could be sick. We'll test that out. We'll build that up. This might be the last pack of the night here, boys and girls. Mads, what do you think about Hiking Trail, the new stadium? I like it. I just don't know. I think it's going to be played specifically maybe in some decks. I don't know if it's, like, generally good enough to see playing, like, everything. I am curious, but yeah, Milotic, Mantike, and Lycia does sound pretty cool. Feebas, Lycia combo. I like that. If you lead Slowbro, that might be tough, or Slowpoke, but all right, we've done it. We ran out of packs. I don't know. We're not even at the pack limit, so I'm not sure exactly what happened there, but oh well. Anyway, I'm going to just quickly use my pack points. Not that I need anything, but I do just want to craft the Mew. So I'm just going to craft the Mew. There we go. And then what else were we missing? Was it Manectric? Can we craft Manectric? I don't really care to, like, save my pack points, so yeah, I think Manectric normal. Can we afford it? 500? How much does it cost? Yo, Mew is definitely in this, though. The shiny immersive, there it is. That's the shiny immersive Mew. It's in here. Does exist. We didn't get the full art Slowbro, but we got a full art of all the other ones. Double Charizard is the only full art we got. A double of, which is pretty cool. Jellicent, bro? You could run Jellicent, too. That is kind of a crazy pull. Like, Jellicent, Manectric. Or not, Jellicent, Slowbro, and Milotic. All stage 1s. All right, I'm just going to craft this, bro. I know people are like, don't waste your pack points. You can trade for it. I don't care. I've never used a pack point. Like, I've never really saved up pack points for anything. Other than maybe I don't even think I spend it on like a Pokeball or anything. Like I literally have never really done that. The set has been complete. Look at that. Night 1. Full set. 69. LOL. Okay. All right. We need to start cooking here. Let me get the emblems and stuff out of the way though first. How different is Pokemon Pocket from the TCG? I'm interested in Pocket, but I've but I play only live and online. It's pretty much the same. The only difference is like card acquisition, so you have to spend time and play and all that. Maybe spend money, but it's very simple, easy to play. Always fun. Training area? Potentially. Game is so slow right now, it's crazy. All right, let me complete my missions. Helps them clear Ori. True. Oh my gosh, why is this so slow? My game is like just super slow right now. Okay. Get all of these emblem tokens or whatever they're called. And then we're going to get a bunch of hourglasses as well though from Elite deck. What? Oh yeah, these are stuff that I just haven't done ever. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. When I play an emulator, it like changes, or it gives me a bunch of random stuff. Okay. I don't know if any of these give pack hourglasses though. Do they do that anymore? There is a new stadium. The new Mega Gengar emblem is sick. We'll have to cop it. Mr. Mattia with the sub. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Do any of these give pack hourglasses, I wonder? Under the moonlight. Does the set seem to have value? Not sure if there's any meta cards in here. I think there's definitely going to be some meta cards, bro, for sure. Like, there always is. There's always something that's meta. We'll have to wait and see what it is yet. You know what I mean? Oricorio is going to absolutely eat all of the new decks alive, though. So if you're playing in a tournament, if you're playing PMPT this weekend, like, you should play Oricorio. I genuinely believe that. I think Oricorio is still broken. Mega Manectric is crazy. We'll go hard with Orizone combo as a replacement of Bellibolt. Yeah, I mean, you can just play it instead of Bellibolt. Yeah, that's a great point. That's a great point. Honestly, like it, and that's probably like why Manectric will be good, is just because the lightning package overall is good. Like, you know what I mean? You have Oricorio Magnezone, so you just throw one Manectric in there, you're probably cooking. You are probably cooking. Jolteon with one Manectric might be fun. It might be fun. You can even play Bellibolt Manectric. But again, like, there's infinite. Like, lightning has so many different ways that you can play it. It's actually kind of crazy. It really is. What is that, dude? What was that? 5 Haunters and then 1 shiny Gengar Mega. Seeking Prey from the Shadows. Shiny Radiance. So that's right. We got 1 shiny. There it is. 1 did, maybe 2. Def 1. Okay. Well, I don't think I got any of the ones that gave me hourglasses yet. So 1 gave 12. I don't think I got that one. I didn't see it in here. Oh well. Anyway. Okay. And then what? So we go to the shop here. We get the emblem. Is Nessie Notice not just a worse red card? Discarding cards is better in some scenarios. Like, I think that, I mean, it's the red card. It's tough. Like, it is going to be worse sometimes than red card. But oh yeah, that emblem is pretty cool. Taking that. Thank you. Boom. Sweet. There's a new Pokegold package here. What is this? What is the artwork here? The more Peko. Yeah, we'll end up buying that for sure. We'll end up paying money on that. Anyway, there we are. Can I get a pack here? I only have 5 hourglasses, so I don't think so. We'll have to do the random battles, right? The random solo battles. Fighting needs some help. It's dying in the corner. Fighting does need a lot of help, man. It really does. All right. We will now be building packs. I'll do viewer battles, I think. We'll do some viewer battles. I think we're probably going to delete some decks too, which is unfortunate, but I don't mind. What do we got on the chopping block here? Altaria and Didi. Delete. I'll delete like 4 decks, and then we'll build 4 decks. How about that? Is that Dark Greninja? I think this Ori Mag deck is, yeah, this is an old one. I do not clear out my decks, I'll tell you that. Okay. What else do we got here? Altaria Giratina, nobody plays anymore, so I will be deleting. Okay. Okay, let's delete 1 more for good measure. Blacephalon, my Blacephalon Entei deck. Loved this deck. The 6 full arts give me 12 glasses. Okay. So I'm missing one of the full arts then. I need full art Slowbro, I think. All right, what are we building first? What type in the chat. What do you guys want? What do you guys want to build first? What are we testing? Imagine already making Mega Gengar and then having to slot or Choreo on top of it. I know. And you can't even play like the non-EX Gengar because it's Psychic type. That's what's so weird about it all. What do you guys want to see first? What are we testing? Charizard, Scizor, Slowbro, Manectric. That's what we're going to build. Scizor? I kind of do want to try out the Scizor. Scizor just sounds fun. Chose the wrong box. Yo, Scizor? People want to see the Gengar? It's crazy. I don't want to see the Gengar. Let's change the accessories first here. Just do the standard ones that I always do, of course. All right. Metal. We're going all metal here. I only have one full art Scizor, though. That's really unfortunate. All right, so double Reveroom. And do we have a better Varoom, though? I don't know if we have any other Varooms in the game. We do, actually. I'd rather just take this one with Headbutt, I think. There's a 60 HP one with Ram. We do have a shiny one. How many of these do I have? Just one. What is the best Varoom to play? I guess the retreat cost probably matters. We don't want to lead with it, right? Interesting. Yo, there's a Poison Gas one that's a promo that's not out yet. Hello? That's crazy. Do I need any cards? I need a full art Scizor. Can you send me a full art Scizor, Dretzel? Hook me up with a full art. I'll just do this one. It's got a retreat cost of 1. So we'll just try that out for now. I don't think it really matters much. Yeah, we'll just go Scizor. And then I think we want double Orthworm. I think we're going to go double Orthworm, double... Dude, we really don't need to... Do we, though? We really don't need double Reverooms. Although you kind of do, right? For the double pivot? So you could have 2 of them and pivot twice? Probably, right? We'll see what we can remove later on. But anyway. I'll send one now. Let's go, Dretzel. You're a legend. All right, and then we need double Scyther, of course. Was there a shiny Scyther or anything like that? There wasn't, right? No full art. All right, double Scyther. Just the grass deck, the grass Pokemon thrown in. It's kind of crazy. Check the trades. All right, thank you. The one retreat cost for a retreat like Buzzwole deck. The one retreat cost for retreat. Yeah. Like, that's why we're going to redo this one. Yeah, the Orthworm swap's going to be fun. So, I mean, that's 10 Pokemon. I don't really know if you need double Varoom. Or if you really need double Scizor. Like, do we, though? It's a good question. I mean, we're probably going to play Sightseer, so I'm just going to run the 10 Pokemon for now. Doesn't leave a lot of room in the deck, but that's probably fine, honestly. And then we'll throw in some trainers here. None of the new trainers will play, but I do want to play Core Barrier. At least one, right? I think multiple core. I think Core Barrier is just the play. I do. I think Core Barrier is just a good card. Where's Sightseer? Came out a while ago, didn't it? That's crazy. Play a second barrier there. Do we want Ice Pops? We'll decide later. I think we need at least one Sightseer in the deck. I do believe that. I do not have a full art Sightseer, and that makes me sad. Training area does make some sense too. We'll play a training area. What do we have? 14. Okay, so first of all, we need the goats. So we need like probably double copycat, honestly. Hold on. Where are... Not Lily. We need double research and then double Pokeball. And then we'll see if we want to swap anything from there, but it's a double Pokeball. So trading area is going to be really good. That's going to hit. Let us hit for 160. I can send you a Sightseer after. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. So double Core Barrier, double research, double copycat, double Pokeball. These 10 Pokemon, which the Pokemon we might need to swap. Thoughts on Mega Slowbro? Dude, I think Slowbro's going to be fine. Training Green, a Scizor, OKO. Yeah, 120. Yeah, we're going to be able to KO Belly Bolts in one hit, which is cool. I still think Core Barrier makes sense with like Orthworm and like swapping in, because we want the barrier for when we come into Scizor and attack, right? Like that's the concept. Does Extract work for Scyther to Mega? No, I think it's only grass to grass, I believe. We'll just try this as like a general. We'll just try this first. Just you know, we'll swap it around if we need to, but just as like a baseline, right? So this. Cool. Looking pretty cool. All right. Dretzel said he did shoot me a trade, which is super hype. So we'll trade him something here. Curious how much Shine Dust I have at this point. Can you please explain Nasty Notice is going to be good? how it's going to be good. I think it's just a good card. I think you play it with like item lock, like Chingling per se, and then your opponent's going to have a bunch of cards in their hand. Just think about any time your opponent has 6+ cards in their hand. It's actually quite often, especially if you're playing Chingling. So now you can force them to discard multiple of those cards. Here's a second Scyther. What do you want, though, by the way? I'll give you Manectric, because I have 3 of them. I don't even know. Hold on. How much? 1.35? That's a lot. Wolf with the sub. I was actually able to get on Twitch to sub. Yo, shout out, Wolf. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. All right, Juretzel. Your time is now, buddy. Thank you so much. The double Scizor. We're going like full arts in the deck, which is going to be cool. Thank you, Juretzel. Absolute legend. Meta VGC, I think people are just not reading the discard part and assume it's shuffling. Yeah, it's discard, bro. Those cards are gone. Like, let's just say their hand is like double rare candy, like Pokemon and like research. Like anything that you force them to discard is going to be really, really relevant. You know what I mean? I really think that card's going to be pretty good. But it's only going to really see play, I think, in like item lock decks and stuff. Like, I think you got to play that with Chingling. Like, as a one of an Altaria, any Chingling deck, it's going to be really good. High roll control is going to love that. All right, anyway. Let me change out the Scizor in this card real quick. This Mega Scizor here. Need the double full arts in here for the swag. My game is running so slow, though. Try Mega Venu and Darkrai Sleep. I do kind of want to try the Darkrai stuff, because that card does kind of seem interesting to me. So we'll try it out at some point. All right. Swap this for the full art. Love to see it. I think Nasty Notice is going to have an overall positive impact on the meta. Don't you agree? I think so. I think it's going to be just a good... It's going to punish... whenever control is better, I think that's good for the game, quite honestly. I won't say quite frankly for the 500th time tonight. Juretzel sent me another trade, but we're going to go ahead and we are going to do some testing here. We want private match. Let's go. All right. The old classic here is going to be Mad's Battle. All right. First come, first serve for Mad's Battle. Let's test out Scizor. Let's play some games with it. Don't play anything absolutely ridiculous. Or fire. Just don't play fire type. Everyone's going to be playing Charizard here. But anyway, Mad's Battle. Hop in here, guys. Do some viewer battles. Test out the new decks. Anything exciting in the set? I think there's a lot of exciting stuff, man. I don't think Gengar is exciting, which people... It's going to put a sour taste in everybody's mouth that Gengar is not super relevant. Like, that's what's tough. But I think Charizard is way better than people give it credit for. We're going to test Scyther now because I find that interesting. And then I think Manectric is honestly going to replace Bellibolt. Like, somebody mentioned that. Yeah, I think you could just replace... I think you could. I think you could replace Bellibolt with Manectric. And it's probably better. Honestly. Everyone's going to be disappointed. If you're disappointed in Gengar, you're going to be disappointed like with the set. And there's nothing I can really do to like stop people. Someone immediately played fire, by the way. Who's playing a fire deck? Who's doing that to me? Is this Entei Charizard, bro? Did somebody just bring Charizard X to my Scyther fight here? Is that what I just saw? That's crazy. He is going first, though, so potentially benefit. We don't have anything teched in our deck. We don't have any Sabrina, no Cyrus. We don't have anything. We're playing core barriers, draw, and then the Scyther engine, so. What's nice about Scyther, though, is I'm going to be able to attach, attack, and then retreat, hopefully, into like an Orthworm. And then rock from there. He is playing Charizard, bro. Austin? Who's Austin, bro? Who is this? Who's Austin right now? Why are you doing this to me? All right, Pokeball here, hopefully 4. Okay. It's not what we wanted, per se. I think we research here. Hopefully we can get an Orthworm. No. Hey, okay. High chance. Actually guaranteed Orthworm here, which is actually insane. Crazy draw. Bellibolt's still better, you think? I mean, Bellibolt's all right. All right, so this is big now. The question is, what do we want to... We probably go double Varoom here, right? Or we might want to leave that bench space open for now, I would imagine, actually. So let's attach, and then we're just going to U-turn, and the next turn go into Orthworm, and then that's going to be 3 energies immediately on the... Oh, it's Austin. Oh, okay. Is it not you? It's not you, Austin? Austin John plays? That's hilarious. I was kind of hoping it would be you. I'm not going to lie, bro. I was thinking about that, Austin. Yo, did we just get Sabrina? What happened? I wasn't paying attention. Is this a Sabrina? Doesn't really... Oh, we're getting... Why did I do that? Why did I go into Scyther? Because he's going to have Charmeleon. We're going to get KO'd. Sorry, I misclicked. Wrong play. My bad. Sorry, everybody. Why are we playing Charizard X? We should have gone into the room. I don't know why we didn't. I apologize. I'm sorry. I don't even think it actually matters, though, because we went second anyway. But interesting, though, to note. We did just give him a free prize, but none of that actually matters anyway, though, because we would have gotten the 3 energies regardless. We would have had to wait this turn anyway. So, Orthworm will live a hit from Entei unless he goes double Charmeleon. I clicked the wrong card. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. All right. Iron Supply here. We probably... Yeah, okay. So next turn, we're going to have to attach and copycat and all that. But... My bad, guys. Thinking if I should drop 800 hourglasses I've saved or not, bro, you should do it. Do it. All right, so he's got double on the Entei. He can start building Charizard now. If we had a Sabrina, we could win this. But I just don't think we're ever going to be able to like hit the Charizard and then go from there, unfortunately. Like, I think we hard lose to Charizard. Yeah. I think what we might need... Oh, it's Charizard Y. What a classic. What a classic. We did kind of misplay. Because we would have been able to attack and then KO probably Entei this turn. If we had done it properly, you know what I mean? If we hadn't misplayed. So that is somewhat unfortunate, I will say. Because we could have come in and hit for 150, and then he wouldn't have had anything to do this turn. You know what I mean? Austin is kind of a troll. Does Core Barrier help me here? It doesn't, unfortunately. So I am just going to copycat. I can't attack this turn, which is very unfortunate. But he might not be able to get... I don't know. We're not playing anything that we really need. There's the Reverum and a Sightseer and another Reverum. Sweet. See, like, we would have been able to attack and then KO this turn. Put him in a much more tough position if we didn't misplay. But as you know, we did misplay. I could go into... I mean, it doesn't matter if I give him a prize or not, right? So, oh well. If they want us to play, why not give us some energy fixing? Dude, I mean, going second, this is pretty crazy. Because, like, you can just go turn 2. But we're not playing any energy switch. I wonder if Dawn would be interesting in this deck. Yeah, this deck definitely could use a Sabrina. We'll have to edit it. I don't even know if Sightseer is needed. We are playing double Copycat. But Sightseer, maybe one Copycat, one Sightseer. Trying to pull the Legendary Professor. Crown Rare, dude, you can do it. So, like, in a perfect world here, because we know he's going to have Flame Patch, but, like, in a perfect world, we would have KO'd this Entei last turn. He wouldn't have been able to set up Charizard, and then we could have, like, maybe Sabrina played if we had a Sabrina in the deck. I do think you probably do need a Sabrina, though. And we can't live because it's Core Barrier. Like, if we weren't weak to fire, we literally would be able to live even from like a Mega Charizard. But we can't live. We can't live. We know he has Flame Patch, so that's that. We are cooked, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure. Does this? It doesn't. Okay, because you have to swap in during your turn. Okay, so we kind of also made that mistake, but it's good to know. Because we selected after we got KO'd, the full damage effect doesn't go into place here, so now we have to double Reverum. It's important to remember that. It didn't matter because we had double Reverum anyway, but yeah, that's pretty funny. So the double pivot comes down. I mean, I think this whole strategy is going to work somewhat well. I'm not going to lie. I really don't mind this at all. I know the circumstances here are not great, but I think in general, it's actually pretty decent. 160. I mean, 160 is legit, dude. 200 HP, Metal Core Barrier on this thing. This is not a weak deck. This is definitely a strong deck. We misplayed earlier. If he didn't, if we hadn't misplayed, he would have needed double Flame Patch, and then he would have just KO'd himself here, and we would have forced the tie at the very least if he doesn't have Lily. But we know he's got at least one Flame Patch, so it's crazy. Metal Core Barrier, bro. We're still getting KO'd because of weakness. I guess we would have gotten KO'd anyway, though, right? Because 250 is 250. But I like this, though. I really do like this. We misplayed earlier. You guys got to understand. We clicked the wrong card, and we fed him Scyther. But give Scizor some slack in deliberately bad matchup. I mean, it's a bad matchup, but this would have been, like, very winnable. Because, like, if we had to... Like, if he couldn't have got... He did have double Flame Patch, by the way. So he would have been able to attack a turn prior anyway. But you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. Austin's trolling me playing Mega Charizard Y into my Steelix deck. Or into my Scizor deck. Cut me some slack, bro. Come on now. Would you run a red in this deck? I don't know if you need a red card. I think Mars could be interesting. I'm not going to thank Austin for being a troll. LOL. Ooh. Okay, so we do want to edit this. I don't think Sightseer is needed. Because if we're playing double Copycat, and I would rather play Copycat anyway. So let me edit this just a little bit. Because I think we went a little bit overboard with that. So I think, like, we don't need the Sightseer. I do want to keep Training Area, though. But what else would we cut is the question. Leading Varoom is sketchy. Like, I don't really ever want to lead Varoom. But, I mean, we have two other basics we could lead off with. So I think, honestly, we probably just swap this for, like, a Sabrina. But, like, Mars is also an interesting call. I want a Mars and a Sabrina in the deck. Do you think we really need Training Area? Do you think the 160 is that relevant, though? I don't know if the extra damage really matters that much, to be honest. Because, like, we're playing damage mitigation with Core Barrier. You know what I mean? I'm going to try to cut the stadium. The 160 is cool, but I think 150 is probably just fine. I think 150 is probably fine. And I'm going to play Sabrina and a Mars. Because I think that's just generally going to be useful on the deck. Because we're sacking Pokemon. You know? We'll play... Yeah, and then I think Sabrina's good. We'll try this. Drop the non-gold. I only have 1 gold. Maybe get rid of 1 metal core? Nah, dude, I think you really want the metal core, bro. I don't think you ever want to go into Scizor without the metal core. 160 kills Bellybolt or dogs with Giant Cape. That is true. That's a good point. But, I mean, we're taking 50 less damage, and we have 200 HP. So it's like, whatever. We'll see. I think Training Arena is going to be relevant, but we'll see. We also don't really have much in the deck for Oricorio, but the cool thing about Reverum is that you can just sort of use that if you need to get around Oricorio or just deal damage. Mars plus PCL. Do we need 2 core barriers? I do think core barrier, I think that's the core concept of the deck, is that you go into Scizor with barrier and then you swap back out. You know what I mean? Maybe not, though. I don't know. We did lead Varoom, by the way, which is tragic, so... The odds of us leading Varoom are genuinely pretty low, and that makes me sad, but we did lead with Varoom, and we went first as well, so none of that is good, sadly. You hate to see all that, actually. But we can evolve and then free pivot. It's really not even bad. We can just evolve and then free pivot. It's not even bad. So Varoom lead, I actually really like that. I love the consistency of the deck, that you can actually, if you do lead Varoom, you can just evolve and then free retreat out. So going first, leading Varoom seems terrible, but if you draw into Reverum, it's really not bad at all. Okay, so we do see this is Altaria. He might put us asleep, but we're going to evolve anyway. He just retreats into Chingling. Okay, so he's going to get the item lockdown. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Another Scyther. Maybe run 1 X speed? I don't think you need it, because we can just pivot with Varoom. With Reverum. Reverum? And now we go into Worm. Something like Rocky Helmet, though. There's just so many, like, there's so many decisions here. I'm not gonna bench any of this yet. Is it worth Sabrining here? We don't have Cyrus, so I don't really think so. We're also hitting Altaria with weakness. We're going to live 2 hits from Altaria with the core barriers. I don't think I Sabrina yet. I don't think I even bench anything yet. I'm just going to Iron Supply. Altaria really just isn't important anymore, though. I mean, Altaria is still, like, one of the best Pokemon in the game. But we went first. So, like, if you go second, you can get this up on turn 3. But, unfortunately, like, our third turn... So, it's a turn 3 deck, is what this is. Which, you know... It's sort of like an in-between. It's like a nice, consistent way to play something like Steelix, but not like fully like Steelix. You know what I mean? But, you know, we can also just go like double Scizor like pretty easily. We've yet to draw a Scizor, though, which is a little scary. I am going to bench this and just assume... I'm just going to assume that we're going to draw... I mean, I probably shouldn't. I should, though. Should I? We have double Copycat in the deck. I could bench the Orthworm. We don't have any Scizors, though. If I bench Orthworm and he goes into Altaria and KOs me, then I can kind of have something else to do. But also, I could just Reverum into Orthworm and then attach it and then bench it next turn. So I'm honestly just going to do this. And we're just gonna split energies here. I could core barrier to live a hit from Altaria next turn, which would be really funny. But we want to save the barriers for Scizor, because that's like the win condition. He's gonna have to switch out of Chingling anyway too. So 10 cards in deck, double Copycat. We have a research, double Scizor. What's the best looking card for this set? I think Charizard's good. We got to test it, but this Scizor package seems very fun. This is a very unique deck. Stadium's nice because it can be used to replace a stadium. Yeah, I think you got to play the stadium. But I mean, Altaria plays Training Arena anyway. You know, Bellybolt does too. Like, you don't even need to play Training Area because other decks just play it. So this is the Gourgeist version, but we're not even getting KO'd by Gourgeist here, which we love. You feel like you might also, like, Cyrus is another card you might want in this deck as well. But I love the Rever Room. I love being able to not really care about having Orth. Like, Rever Room is really, really good. It really is, like, an extraordinarily good card. See, we kind of drew... We didn't draw very well here. So this is awkward. This is rather awkward. I think we just let Worm go down here. And then set up maybe for a Mars play. I don't think it's really worth playing Sabrina. So I think we're just going to do this. Hit for the old 10 damage. Put one onto Rev. Okay, so yeah, we need to draw Scyther. Sorry, we need Scizor. We need to draw Scizor. I'm going to mix those twos up all the time. So Altaria is here. Now, the tricky part, though, is that, like, with Barrier... I mean, he just can't ever come into Altaria, though. Because we have double barriers. You know what I mean? Oh, he discards a card. That's going to be tough if we end up drawing Copycat here, but we'll make do. We'll make do. I'm just going to lead off with Scizor here. All right, I shouldn't have done that, though. It doesn't matter because we have Rever Room, but you want to hold. Okay, we just didn't draw it, which is very unfortunate. Now we just kind of lose to... Bro, we have 8 cards in deck, double Scizor, double Copycat, and Research. So we're officially just bricking now, which doesn't feel great. I could go into Rever Room here and hit for 60, but that's not going to help me. So unfortunately, we are just sort of bricking right now, which feels bad. We can't even swap, though, because we led Scyther, which is also hilarious. So I think we just go into Orthworm here. I do kind of want to burn some cards, though, out of my hand. Like, I guess we'll just try to Mars him to 1 next turn, potentially. But yeah, we're just breaking. They brought in Rever Room because last time Steel was good with Solgaleo's ability. Yeah, that is true. Or Rever Room is really useful. This is just going to be a really good card. You can play it in things other than Scizor. This is tough that we're breaking so hard. He Mars me to 3. Getting rid of my barriers is what sucks there. Mars is bad. Copycat's fine. Okay, we're getting cooked. We're getting quadruple bricked here. We do live a hit from this Gourgeist. No, he's gonna go into Altaria now. Okay. That's fine. It would have been better for him to stay into Gourgeist, though. Honestly. Okay, so we need core barrier. Actually, we don't. We only need 1, don't we? Thing is, yeah, I think Cyrus might be better than Sabrina. We did cut sights here. Yeah, that's correct. We did cut sights here. Just shut up. What are the broken cards? Which cards disappoint? Can I get a summary? You'll have to wait and see. You just have to wait and see what happens. But now we can do some damage here, which is cool. I think we have to Copycat for core barrier. Do we, though? Do we? Yeah, I think we want barrier because then if we force the retreat, I don't want him to deal a bunch of damage. He could also just win with Cyrus next turn, which is really unfortunate. So maybe it's even better to just Mars him to 1. He's got 6 cards in deck. Do we want to roll the dice on the Cyrus? What is more likely is the question. I feel like it's more likely that he has Cyrus, so I'm just going to Mars him this turn. We just lose to Cyrus, so. We've bricked for so long here. We got to get something going. But we are going to hit for 170. You could play red in the deck if you wanted to KO Mega Altaria, but that seems a little bit niche. And then now we have the potential here to draw another Scizor and just go into it. Also force the Cyrus, or he just has it this turn. No, he has Sabrina, which we lose to anyway, by the way. So you love that. We love that for everything. If we had a second Scizor, we wouldn't have lost. If he didn't have Sabrina. I assume he plays one Sabrina and one Cyrus, but we just bricked super hard that matchup. We got super bricked. The Mars did fail us, unfortunately. Unfortunately. We misplayed game 1 into Charizard. That game we just got very unlucky. Instead of red, just run Rocky. That is true. I also kind of feel like Rocky Helmet might just be better. I really do wonder. I wonder if the damage is relevant. Because if you run Rocky... I really am curious about Rocky Helmet. These are viewer battles. That's right, Eski. What do you guys think about Rocky? Like, just not even playing Core Barrier? Because Rocky would be really decent on Orthworm as well. Can you show us the deck list real quick? Well, here, let me try out a different version. I want to cut... I am going to cut Sabrina for Cyrus, which is probably just better. If we're being entirely honest. And then I'm going to cut... I'm going to try to not... Do we want to play one barrier, though? Rocky and Iron Supply. OTK Chingling. That is true. Yeah, for the Chingling decks, I mean, I think Rocky Helmet is just such a broken card. That's the thing. I think Rocky Helmet is just so good. Also, like, we can really extend our damage quite a bit. Because 150 turns into 170, but then also... No, we got to play the copycats, bro. Got to play double research, double copy. It's our only draw. The thing is, do I want barrier though? Barrier does sound interesting. Let's just try damage, dude. Let's just try to run the old damage version of the deck. Let's try that. We'll put Training Arena back. I'm gonna play. What else did we cut? We need double Rocky Helmets in here. But then we can't play. All right. Does Training Area and Rocky Helmet ever do anything for us? I don't think you need, because one is not going to KO Altaria, so I don't even think you... I still don't really think you need Training Area. I really don't think so. I just don't think the damage really matters that much. I could be completely wrong about that, but I think if we're playing Rocky Helmet, we don't need Training Area. And I think Rocky Helmet is a much better damage thing than not, you know? So we'll try this. We'll try Rocky Helmets. Here's the new deck. Here's the new version. We're going to try straight up Rocky Helmet Mega Scizor here. Mesa Gosa? Bro. Could play Gosa, but I like Mars and Cyrus in the deck. Let's try this. Let's just see how this feels. The whole core package is definitely not bad, though. Especially if you get double Scizor down. That's what you got to understand. If you have double Scizors, then you can just free retreat in between Scizor and you're chilling. You know what I mean? That's kind of like why I wanted to play the Metal Core Barrier, is because between double Scizor and double Core Barrier, like, it should be pretty difficult to even KO one of those, because you need Cyrus or you need to hit for a ridiculous amount of damage. So that was sort of the concept. It still might be good, though. Metal Core Barrier is kind of crazy. Training on Rev. KO's Oricorio. That's an interesting point, but we're playing Rocky Helmets, bro. Oricorio does not want to hit into Rocky Helmet, bro. Are we playing the mirror match right now? Could be playing the mirror. This could be the mirror. What's tough is all these Pokemon only deal 10 damage. That's pretty funny, actually. We're going to get a nice turn 1 copycat down, though, potentially. Fortress would be peak, dude. Yeah, we throw Cyrus in the deck. I think Cyrus is worth it. Okay, now we're playing Steelix, which I don't know if I love, but I think we deal enough damage to Steelix, though. Could be wrong. All right, we're not even getting the copycat down, and I'm not even going to play it yet. So, unfortunately, our opponent had triple basics to lead off, but whatever. He's going second. That definitely gives him a big advantage here. Now he's going to have quadruple basic Pokemon. The chat is so lagged. Bro, I'm sorry. We're not streaming on a delay, I don't think, so hopefully the stream isn't too lagged, but some people are just going to be behind. You know, it is what it is. Okay, we're going to hit him with a reverse copycat next turn, hopefully. Zatu's testing Mega Gengar with Morpeko. Okay. I mean, listen, I don't think Gengar is a weak Pokemon. I think Gengar is extremely strong. It's just maybe a bit too slow, is my initial perception. I am going to pop this copycat here, though, because Cyrus and Reverum are not going to be useful for a while, so we'll start cooking here, get a little bit of chip damage off, even though Indeedee will, of course, heal through it. But the Rocky Helmet, though. So I'm going to preemptively Rocky Helmet the Orthworm. Second Reverum is annoying. But that extra damage here should help us. The Rocky Helmet damage really should help us into Steelix, I would hope. We'll see. We'll see. We are hitting for 150 damage, though. You know. The issue, though, does Steelix play Cyrus? I think they play one Cyrus, right? Mars might have to put in some work here. Just played Articuno 18 Trainer in random battles? That's insane. Slowbro is cracked? Bro, I think Slowbro is a strong card. You need shiny Scizor? I know, I need all the shinies. I do think Pocket would be a better game if you could choose which basic Pokemon you wanted to start with. I think that would be way too broken. I don't know if it would be a better game. Okay, there's the Heavy Helmet, sadly. We did get Heavy Helmeted. All right, let's research here. No Steelix, though, yet from our opponent. The Mars into a Copycat. Okay. So let's evolve this. Not Mars. Let's evolve this right off the bat. Maybe we could get lucky but he's going to dig, though. If he digs us, that's tough. We'd have to flip the old coin there. Whatever, we'll just Iron Supply. I do think we want a second Scizor Force a Cyrus play if possible. A Chingling player wrote that. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, you would just always lead Chingling. That'd be crazy. Yo, Chad, I locked in, did PVT for the first time and got Master Ball on my first attempt when I got my money. Let's go, Tomato. Let's go, Tomato. All right, let's see. Do we see the Steelix this turn? He can't even attack unless he got 4. But we do see the Brock. But he attached to the bench. So if he doesn't have it this turn, we're going to get dug. He's going to dig us here. He takes 20 regardless, though. Okay, so he hits heads, which is great. We love that for us. Not that it really matters, but pretty funny. Pokeball, maybe if this is Scizor... Sorry, if this is Scyther... It's not. Okay. We definitely want that to be Scyther, though. Do we hold the Mars, or do we just Copycat here? It's not a bad question. I'm actually just going to send the Copycat. I don't even care. I'm going to snipe the battle and show off the true Scizor cook. Dude, show me, Eski. I need to know it, bro. We're testing right now, and that's what I would like to see. Can we get the Scyther here, then? Can this be Scyther? We do have Cyrus. Okay, we don't. It's unfortunate. Okay. I don't think there's really a purpose to benching this yet, so we just won't. we'll just keep Iron Supplying here. That second Scyther, though, he just doesn't want to come down. No, actually, Mads, when you do the ranked rewards drop... Oh, I got you. All right, so now he's going to heal off the Rocky Helmet damage. It's crazy that he got the coin flip with Dig, by the way. He doesn't have a Steelix yet. We did get rid of Mars, which is sad, but... Second Heavy Helmet comes down. The Cyrus is what's going to, I think, save us here. I'm hoping. He's going to take more Rocky Helmet damage. But does he flip heads, though? He doesn't, so we can just KO him now. And we'd probably do that, right? There's this... Okay. All right. I mean, all right. I think we just get into it now. I think we just KO this right off the bat. See, if we had Sabrina, that could be a win condition as well on the Indeedis, but... Doesn't seem to be the case. I'm going to put this one onto Scizor. So this should KO, right? Am I wrong? And then, so unless he has Brock and Steelix, we're not taking any damage this turn. But if he does, then that's obviously very unfortunate because we took out... We took out Sabrina for Cyrus. I honestly think this deck would benefit from having one of each, but let's see if he has the gas in his hand here. Unfortunately, we just were never able to get the second Scyther up to force a Cyrus play, but whatever. This thing does 60, though. Can't wait for the Meta Monday. I'm excited, bro. I think this weekend's going to be fun. All right, let's see. Does he have Brock and Steelix? No, but he did dig us, though. I forgot he can't do that. Which is crazy. Oh, we should have played the Varoom. I forgot we can't double pivot. We can retreat, though, and pivot. So that works. Does he flip heads? He doesn't. He's cooked. So we can just attach. We can just attach, retreat, and then pivot. Which is hilarious. So this is the old Buzzwole manual. And then that's KO. Love it. Love that for us. Scizor is a good card, confirmed. What do we think about Mega Scizor Pichu Chicken? Bro, what? What are you talking about? All right. I mean, we played a Steelix who kind of bricked, quite honestly, but You know, I like Scizor, dude. I really think... I don't know if Core Barrier... It just depends on the matchups and, like, what's going on in the metagame. Like, it might be better to play Core Barrier and then Training Arena so that you hit for 160 and you can KO Belly Bolt and, like, Suicune Caped and stuff, but, like, also get the damage mitigation. Like, that was sort of my initial concept, was that Core Barrier would be worth it, but maybe Rocky Helmet's just better. I don't know. It's really tough to say. Let's do like, one more here. On first reading Scizor, I was like, oh, I don't think this is that good. And then I saw the 200 HP. Yeah, dude, 200 HP on a stage 1. You have Orthworm, you have Reveroom. Reveroom has buffed Orthworm tremendously, so no matter what you're playing, you could play Steelix with Reveroom. It would be really good. And we have Core Barrier. The thing is, I think Core Barrier is a broken card. I really do. I think it's just worth playing. Are we going first? We are. That's unfortunate. Cole 15 with the follow. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Generational brick. It was. It happens sometimes. And we're playing another... Oh, we're playing the Mag Mortar Electivire deck. Yo, shout out to Arrow Bob. I love this. I super love this. Be very cool. Unfortunately, though, we are going first. This is a much better deck going second, though. And we did, unfortunately, whiff on the Scizor. But let's research here. Keep saying Scizor, but it's Scyther. Oh, can we get it? It's a 2 out of 3 chance. Nice. Not that it matters, but at least we have it, right? We're safe this turn regardless. Fissure with the sub. Thank you guys for the subs. I appreciate it. Mega Manectric is also a good card. I think Mega Manectric's very good. I do. I think a lot of these Pokemon are, like, they seem underwhelming at first, but they're not bad. None of these cards are bad, which is cool. I mean, Gengar is kind of bad, but it's not a weak card. Gengar is an incredibly strong card. I miss people playing bad decks. I think Slowbro might be what we do next, honestly. I'm actually excited for Slowbro. I feel like it's going to be hilarious, dude. It's going to be super funny. Okay. Oh, he's got lightning. He's playing dual energies, so he's actually kind of cooked. That's sad to see, actually. I'm going to copycat right now and just swap these 3. Could have benched the Orthworm, but I don't really want to. Another Scyther, Scizor, Reveroom, Research. Okay, all good draws. All good draws. And I think, honestly, what you always want to do is, like, go have double Scizor down. I really believe that. I think it's always worth it to do that. You pull the new Mew Immersive? Nice, Rakashi. Love to hear that. I do. I think you always want to go double Scizor on the bench, just to, like, have that potential. Why so few Rainbow Rares in the set? I don't know. It's a good question. I think because of the shinies. Every Pokemon got a shiny, every Mega, so I think they were like, well... Because I think, like, the ones that have rainbows, do they also have shinies for the Megas? It's a good question. I don't even know. Yeah, look, in the reverse copycat, it worked out for us. When I first pulled an Electabuzz, I was so much happier than when I pulled Manectric. That's crazy. New Darkrai with Igglybuff deck is super fun. That's another fun deck that we need to test. He manually retreats here, which is really tough for him. But hey, sometimes it goes like that, bro. Sometimes it's how it goes. I'm gonna research here. Hopefully that copycat comes in handy later. Yeah, there's the second Scizor. We love to see that. So now we have double Scizor set up. We got the Reveroom, Rocky Helmet on the Orthworm active. Chip in here. We're chipping. We're going to force him to go into something here. 200 HP is crazy, bro. Yo, you could also play Aegislash, by the way. Imagine playing Aegislash with Scizor, Reveroom. Would be kind of gross, dude. Imagine the damage output that you're doing. Would be kind of gnarly. There's a lot, dude. Aegislash is kind of slept on. It is a stage 2 Pokemon. It kind of muddies the deck a little bit. All right. Magmortar is here, but he hasn't left room for Electivire, so he's going to probably let the Magby go down, I would imagine. I think that's his strategy here. I'm going to go for the reverse copycat. The anti-reverse copycat. It's only Rainbow, Manectric, and Slowbro. All 5 have shinies. Yeah, so that is strange, huh? That is weird. Gets one shot by new Charizard, so I think Metal Core is needed. I also kind of agree. I think Metal Core Barrier is really good. I think you play Training Arena to hit for the 160, and you play Core Barrier so that you can live 2 hits, and then you just sort of... You're chilling. You're chilling. Core Barrier means that you can live a hit even from 180 damage Charizard X. Like, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. This thing is a tank, bro. People disrespect 200 HP with core barrier. Crazy. Rocky Helmet comes down. He puts it on the Magpie, though. If this one card in his hand is Copycat, I would laugh. The new Furfrou kind of busted. It's not that bad, dude. It's not that bad. We'll take the prize here. Gladly. I'm going to Rocky the Scizor here. Keep him on one card in hand to KO the Magpie. Chillin'. So, I mean, if he goes into Pichu here, like, I honestly just go into Reverum and just KO him, I think. This thing does have a retreat cost of 3, which is kind of scary. But this thing's only doing 70, bro. It doesn't have Electivire. You need Electivire on your bench for this to deal the bench damage. But yeah, I will just go into Reverum here and just KO this Pichu. Nah, he's just going to attack me here? That's fine. That's fine. Thundering Volcano. That Rocky Helmet damage. I just don't know. Need that Ice Pop? Dude, Ice Pop would be broken in this deck too. There's a lot of things that you would want to play. At some point, though, it becomes more worth it to not play like healing and to play more damage, right? If you can take a KO a turn earlier, like that's typically better. You know what I mean? We have not tested. The only thing we've tested so far has been Scizor, but I will probably transition to something else after this match here. Just bench this, because why not? Bullet Slugger, bro. 150? 150 is 150, bro. Plus the Orthworm chip. We need to account for the Orthworm chip. You know, I don't think we're really accounting for that. Like, if Orthworm does 10 damage or whatever, plus Rocky Helmet, like, that, it really does add up. 150 is a really great base amount of damage. Is there anything that can at least check Ice Pop in this deck? I don't know, dude. In this pack? I don't think so. I don't think we've gotten anything. I think, like, Item Lock is in the game already, so that's sort of the thing, you know? R.I.P. This is a fun deck, though. The Electivire, Electabuzz, Magmortar stuff does seem fun. All right. What are we testing next? Do you guys want to do Slowbro, or did you want to do Charizard or something else? You want to try Mega Charizard X? I think Mega Charizard X is going to be good, but I don't think I need to think too much about what I want to build with it. You know what I mean? So I think we'll leave that last. I do want to try out Slowbro because it sounds super funny. It sounds so funny to me. It sounds hilarious. We have the new Fion too. Ice Pop is hard when there's so many important cards that can't be taken out, but we're about to play Ice Pop in Slowbro. Just wait for it. We're playing Heavy Helmet, Ice Pop, Slowbro. It's going to be a movie. It's going to be absolutely hilarious. Spread. I love spread decks too. Anyway. Oh, misclick. Sorry. Slowbro. Let's go. We got to do Slowbro. We don't have any full art Slowbros though. Duretzel did send us a trade. I forget what it was for. What did I request from Duretzel? I don't even remember. I don't remember. All right. Let's build a Slowbro deck here. Let's do it. I like Scizor. I think that's just a really fun deck. It feels like Steel type Buzzwole, which I love. All right. Double Mega Slowbro. Again, stage 1, 200 HP. This thing is... This and Scizor are both like power creep cards for sure. Do we have a better Slowbro here? Psychic. This is 60 for 120. I mean, is that better though? I don't know if the 20... I'd rather just play this. It's got a retreat cost of 1. So, I think that we play it, right? I think we play it. We'll do this one. 2 of these guys. Okay. So... The other thing to think about here is, like, what do we want for the engine? We have Fion. We do have Fion. Is Fion better than Manaphy, is the question. Probably not, actually. How much HP is Manaphy? It's 50, bro. We got to play Lissia, I think. I think we played Lissia Manaphy. I think so. What about Naniac Slowking with Slowbro? Could be interesting, bro. We're going all in on the Slowbro stuff. I think like 1 Manaphy. Do we need double Slowpoke? I guess we probably do want it. Sightseer? I just think Copycat's better, bro. What about Naniac Slowking? Sorry, I just read that. Yeah, I think we go Manaphy. Do we need double Manaphy? Because I also just want to go double Mantike, though. The thing is, because, like, listen, if we go... Is there not a full art Mantike? There's only a crown rare? Crazy. So if we go 1 Manaphy, double Mantike, but what we can do, because Manaphy and Slowpoke are not good if we lead with them or if we go first. So like what we can do is we'll go to trainers here. Was responding to the trade comp. Oh, sorry. My bad, bro. My bad, bro. Okay. So what I was thinking was playing the inflatable boat because that'll give Slowpoke and them free retreat. But we're going Ice Pops here. We're going full Ice Pop. I don't think Training Arena is really needed. I'm not going to lie. I really don't. I think we go... Honestly, I think we go 1 Copycat, 1 Lycia for now. What I also want to do... We went by inflatable boat, did we? Where is it? Where's the boat? When did boat come out? Oh, it came out before Deluxe? It did, I guess. Double research. So we'll go 1 Lycia, 1 Copycat, double research. Look, double Lucky Ice Pop. We don't have 50 HP Slowpoke. We don't, but it's fine. Because we're going to play... Where is it? Where is inflatable boat, dude? When did this card come out? Right here. I think we go 1 boat. Like 1 boat, 1 helmet. I think boat's going to be really good for early game consistency. Honestly. Just to have that option. Honestly, dude, like Arven might be even cracked. Like an Arven in this deck might be kind of broken. Low key, high key. Arven sounds really good. We need a healing card. We need Pokeballs. I'm going to go double Pokeball with 1 Lycia. I think like just maybe 1 Irida. Because it's better than PCL. Not that we're really healing much else, but I think we just go like 1 Irida. Or do we go... Do we run Misty in the deck just to do it? Could play Misty, bro. Because we're doing like spread damage. We're not playing Will. Somebody mentioned Will. We're not playing Will. Pokecoms was never good. It wasn't that good. I don't think we really need Cyrus. I really don't think we need Cyrus, but I think we might want Mars. So interesting, bro. So interesting. Like, Misty is so... Yo, can somebody trade me some full art Misties? I just don't have any. I've never had... Just like 1 full art Misty. Can anybody hook me up here? I do just want to play 1 Misty, I'm not going to lie. I know it sounds weird, but I kind of do. I think just mirroring to his PC? Yeah. You gotta use an emulator, bro. LD Player. They sponsored us recently. Shout out to LD Player. Misty's funny. Play a Naniax, bro. I'm not teching for Oricorio here and testing this deck. I'm not doing it. I am forgetting about Oricorio. I am not going to play our deck around Oricorio. What is the move? Way too many Trainars considering Gengar? Bro, you think so? I don't think you need Sabrina, bro. We're doing just like spread damage. Like, I don't think we care about any of that. Maybe a Cyrus, but the greatest question of all time: what happens against Oricorio, bro? We concede the game and we play against a real deck. If we wanted to be able to beat Oricorio, we would just throw a card in for it, but I'm not doing that. JP with the sub, let's go. I just don't want to objectively make our deck worse for a particular matchup when I'm trying to test the deck. Lycia, Copycat, Irida, Misty. The Ice Pops are hilarious. You sent a Misty, dude? Juretzel, bro. You are unreal. What else do we want here, though? What other cards would be good in this deck? Play like another Copycat. Like Sight, maybe Sight's here, but probably not. A boat? We do have a boat in here. The boat is I think, a really big deal. I think boat's super good. I honestly kind of want to play Arven because we're playing Ice Pops and we're playing double tool cards, 1 of each. Like, low-key, I think I'm going to play an Arven. Just going to try it. I'm just going to send it because why not? Perfect. All right, this is probably kind of scuffed. The Misty is probably the thing that we don't need, but we'll change it later if we need to. Imagine if your opponent has Oricorio. Chat, write that down. Listen, we're playing viewer battles. If somebody queues up Oricorio against me, we're banning them from the chat, like straight up. Is this a Misty, dude? Unreal. Juretzel with the Misty is crazy, bro. You can have a Callum. How about that? Arven finally getting use. I don't even think Callum's a bad card, but let's go, dude. My first full art Misty on this account. It's been over a year since this card released. Yeah, 1 is fine. I don't think anyone's playing double Misty Index. Could be wrong about that. Run Feebas Milotic for heals. I thought about that too. That's the other strategy, but I think you don't really need it though. I think for heals and stuff, like you kind of just play. We got to worry about getting the energies. We'd rather attack on turn 2 potentially than not. That's always going to be better. Getting a Callum scammed, bro. Come on now. Dretzel's the man. This is a new card, bro. That's a rare card. Not many people have that. Come on. Let me grab a full stack of Oris real quick. Come on, bro. I'm telling you, I swear, I'm literally not kidding. If somebody brings Oricorio to this viewer battle, you will be getting banned from chat. You will be getting banned. I swear. We will find you. We will ban you. Look at that, dude. Genetic Apex. Finally got a new card after a year. Thank you, Dretzel. Legend. Greetings from Costa Rica. New meta. Dude, let's go. Shout out to Costa Rica, dude. I've been to Costa Rica. Beautiful place. Anyway. Dex. My Dex. Being a party pooper? Get out of here. Bro, dude, nobody... You're not bringing Oricorio, dude. Just like Austin, who brought Mega Charizard X to my first Scizor battle. Like, dude, these people, sometimes, I don't even know what to think. What are we doing? Oh, yeah, we're getting rid of that Misty. What? I need to edit. Come on. Sometimes, man. Sometimes I just don't know. Oh, my God. My game is just broken. Where's my new full art Misty? Let's go. What is this, dude? Why is it showing me every supporter as a related card? Why would it do that? Why would it do that? Hello? All right. No full art Arven, though, does kind of upset me. I hate the immersive Arven. I think it's gross. I think it's the ugliest card ever printed. Misty's like the only supporter I need in Will. I do have a Will, but I never really use it. All right, guys, here we go. Trainer Austin wasn't me. All right, I believe you. It was definitely Austin John Plays. I know it was. And he was lurking in here, too. You see how he just popped up in the chat? Maybe he's still here, too. He's a professional lurker, I'll tell you what. All right, anyway. Anyway, all right, let's get the Slowbro going. This will also be a super fun deck. I don't even care if this is good. Oh, sorry. Mads battle. Go. Let's go. No, I'm not even kidding you, dude. If I see an Oricorio, I will ban you. That is a threat. I am threatening you. Fire Ori is okay. I like Fire Ori. I'll give you a full art Arven. It's all good. Austin John, I commented before, dude. You didn't see it? I did see it. I did see it. That's how I knew you were in here. That's why I said that. Now he's upset because I called him out. I'm not. Listen, I'm happy you're here. Everybody's happy that you're here. I was just saying because I saw you in there earlier. Going first, though, but we do lead Mantike. This is our deck you made is literally the shell for the theme deck? Yeah, that makes sense. That's how you're supposed to play it, so. Dude, somebody brought lightning, dude, I swear. Who did it? Who is it? Somebody brought Oricorio, dude. They did. Nah, it's Belly Bolt. Why are they bringing Belly Bolt? What are you guys doing? Austin John is a legend, bro. He's here. He's here for the people. He's a man of the people. So, I think we Lycia this turn. And Pokeball. The new emblem event and icon are sick. They are cool. Best icon in the game. Haxorus is kind of terrible because it struggles with the long time. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's not good. I think we can all agree on that. I wonder if it's... Yeah, whatever. I'm just going to bench man if you don't even care. I don't want to get copycatted. Oh, it's Dretzel. We're playing Dretzel. Did he do it, though? Did he bring Oricorio? It'd be so funny if he brought Oricorio, I swear. It would be hilarious. He has Oricorio. He's just never going to put it down. It is Dretzel, bro. That's an Oricorio. I know it is. I know he just Pokeballed for an Oricorio, bro. And he's going to grab a second one, too. And I know that he probably did bring Oricorio because he's a mod and he knows he's not going to get banned. That's what's crazy. Turbo Belly Bolt, though. Kind of scary. He's going to E-switch Electric Generator when it KO my Mantike here. And I will cry. Ori racist, bro. Listen, I love Ori, but this is not the time for it. He gave you the Misty so you can't ban him? That is true. That's he knows what's going on here. He knows. He knows. Okay, so now we just retreat into Manaphy, and then we go +2 on the energies. think that's always worth it. Double Ori incoming. All he has to do is bench one Pokemon that's not, you know. Do we copycat here? We have Ice Pop in hand. The thing is we need Slowbro. So I think I'm just going to research this turn. Because there's one. Yeah, so that was fine. Probably wasn't even actually the correct play, but we did it anyway. Is this only to basics? No. Mantag's only to basics. Okay, that's why we swapped. Dretzel's for the people. Do you like Fiona or Manaphy? I think Manaphy's just honestly one of the better cards in the game. I think Manaphy's broken. Especially with any water-type Mega Pokemon. But yeah. So we have Irida in the deck. We have Lucky Ice Pops. We have not drawn our Arven / Heavy Helmet yet, and we do kind of want that. Do not show me the Zoroark Duretzel, I swear, dude. Unmod him? We will unmod him. Dude, he's definitely playing. He's just afraid to bench it, bro. Get out of here. Training area. So he's playing Belly Bolt. We know that to be a fact. Manaphy's super good, and the full art is unreal. I think this was a promo back in the day. Shiny Zard. Potentially. See, I don't think he's benching because he knows he's about to get smoked by the Laundry Grow round, as this card is called for some reason. We have all of our basics. I'm gonna copycat. I mean, I'm gonna research. I'm really reliant on this Ice Pop in my hand currently. There's Misty and Boat. Okay, so not very useful cards. Anyway, Laundry Go Round does 100 because the training arena. Let's see. Tails. Heads. Heads. All right. So I mean, he only has one on the bench, but if he had multiple Pokemon on the bench, it would have done 40 to all of them. So keep that in mind. That's 40 to every bench Pokemon. That's going to be really good into things like Altaria. We don't have Heavy Helmet here. We're going to get hit for weakness, which sucks, but we do have Ice Pop. We can draw into Irida, you know, maybe Heavy Helmet or something. Jellicent pairs best with Mega Gyarados? Yeah, it does. It does. Okay, we did get copycatted, but it's probably fine. He's going to hit us for 70. I mean, Belly Bolt will revenge KO if we don't get lucky on an Ice Pop here, but, you know, we could draw into Heavy Helmet. Oh, he conceded, dude. He bricked. All right, he bricked. He tried to counterplay me with the Turbo Belly, and he bricked. It's okay. It's all right. No Ori breaking, though? It's all good, Duretzel. It's all good, man. I appreciate you. I do. That would have been a really good test, honestly. But it would have been okay if you brought Ori anyway, of course, because you're the man. Duretzel's the GOAT. Guzma to cower the Poncho? That is true. I forgot Poncho does exist. How many decks are really playing Poncho, though? And you can't Poncho your entire bench. It's really not even that relevant. It would be, though. Like Steelix, like we would get hard countered by Steelix. There's no world. Uh-oh, we got Esky here. What's Esky bringing? Yeah, Guzma does feel important in the deck. Cyrus could be good. We're not playing any tech cards. Like when I test decks, I like to build like the core. And then if I feel like we have enough consistency cards, I'll cut certain things. Like the Misty, we probably don't need. It'd probably be better played like Sabrina, Cyrus, Guzma. I do like the Boat, Heavy Helmet, but I don't know if we need Arven, right? So there's a lot of that type of stuff that we could cut from the deck. I was running Pichu, but didn't want to say it. It's all good. It's all good, bro. Oh, we got the Darkrai tech here. I'm afraid. I'm scared. The new Rapidash might be a little crazy. I think the new aggro Rapidash, yeah, with Blaine's is going to be good. Is this Steelix Sleep? What is this, bro? It is. He's playing Sleep Steelix. This is an absolute cook deck. The Igglybuff. He did lead Darkrai, though, which is by far the worst thing that he could have led. Which feels bad for him, but what are you going to do? Can we get a Slowpoke? Okay. Word up. Okay. So I think we just pop the Arven here, honestly. We'll play the Arven. Our hand doesn't have much in it, though. Okay, so we got a tool card. We just happen to have both tool cards in our hand, so shout out to Arven. You gotta love it. We're gonna top deck the Slowbro though, and just sweep. It's all good. Double research, double copycat, double Slowbro in the deck. I like our odds. Yeah, the Hypno, this Drowsy, by the way, is a lot better. Like, this is a massive buff for that Hypno card. I mentioned it earlier a little bit. Will Maddie ever figure the difference between Steelix and Scizor? Probably not, man, honestly. I'm afraid of this Scizor, though. Like, I'm genuinely afraid. If we don't have a Slowbro this turn, we might get it this turn, actually. I'm going to boat the Mantike just to get it out of my hand. If we hit Slowbro here, we're actually kind of cooking. Let's see. Slowbro's a beast. 200 HP. Come on. All right. It's unfortunate. It is slightly unfortunate. If we had the Slowbro turn 2, like, we would have gone nuts. They would have been pretty crazy. Or turn 3, I forget. Getting that attack off this turn would have been a big deal. But now we have Ice Pop and we have Lissia to draw next turn if we need to. Like, I'll go toe-to-toe with the Scizor. I don't even care. I really don't. I'll do it. I'll do it. I will do it. Sorry. Play the Pokeball. Your Scizor mocks him? Dude, we do have it. We do have the full art Scizor. Alright, well, just waiting on our Slowbros here. Sadly. Do I want... I don't know what he's playing. I guess I'll just bench the Manaphy for a pivot, if need be. So he's hitting for 150, but... I mean... I don't know. He can't retreat, though. Unless he's playing Leaf or whatever. So he's kind of stuck in the active. He's going to attach to the active now. All right. Can we get the Slowbro, though? We do. All right. Cool. All right. We're doing stuff. I'm going to play the Misty just right now, though. I'm just going to play it. Not that it matters, but we're going to do it. Of course, it's Tails. Why wouldn't it be? Why would it be anything other than Tails? It's all good. So now we can start. We can just take 2 KOs here if we get lucky on the coin flips. Plus, the chip on the Scizor is going to be quite good. Also, Heavy Helmet, and we have Lucky Ice Pop in hand. We have a second Ice Pop, we have Irida, and we have Slowbro. We only have 5 cards in the deck. Laundry go round here. Tails. Heads. All right. Take the 40. I'll tell you that. We'll take the 40. Slowbro's a problem. He actually just loses next turn if we flip 1 heads. That's what's crazy about this. That's what's crazy, dude. Like, he can't KO us, and we just KO him next turn if we flip 1 heads. We KO both. Unlike, he could evolve, I guess. But Cyrus would be insane. I don't think you need it, though. I don't think you need it, because the damage goes everywhere. We just did how much damage? 90 plus 120? Just did 210 damage. Oh, he benches anyway, though. Sorry, new channel update. Good for you, man. I appreciate that, Krishna. You guys should go and check out the Champion Mads channel. Oh, he's going to put me asleep, isn't he? Okay. Should have played PCL. Should have done it. All right. Let's see if we can break out from the sleep here. Oh, it procs immediately. That's actually really good. So the 20's guaranteed. And we're Tails, bro. We're going to lose. We're going to lose. We're going to do it. It's over. It's Jover. Nah, it's really not. But that's pretty funny, though. Shout out to the Ice Pops, though. Do we play a pop this turn? We do, because we're going to take 20 more, and he could just pop off on us. I'm going to pop this turn. I'm just going to play one. Why wouldn't we play one this turn, right? Get it back. Let's go. You're about to get Ice Popped, Borowski. It's about to happen to you. We are asleep, though. We are getting sleep chipped, which is nuts. This is crazy. I don't know if Scizor is really the card I would play. I might even just rather play Darkrai EX. But I'm still asleep. Oh, no. So that's crazy. Like, you're guaranteed to get hit for 20. And then if you don't break out, you get another 20, but then it's going to be a guaranteed 20 again because it happens before the check. I thought the damage would happen after the sleep check, but it doesn't, which is really good. That's really good. Did you used to do some comms for esports or something? You got a voice for it? Nah, this is the only thing I've ever done like that. He does get the core barrier down, and he's going now into Steelix, which is I'm a little bit afraid of. Not gonna lie. Okay, and he's got the training arena, but we have Heavy Helmet, so we're safe. Does the sleep effect stack? It does, in fact, yeah. Now, if we stay asleep here, we lose. Because this will be our 3rd coin flip, so if we whiff this coin flip, the game's over. All right. So now all we have to do is flip heads once, and we'll just KO because of the bench damage, but we have the 2nd Slowpoke anyway. So let's do this here. We're going to play to our outs, which I know is stupid, but we're going to do it. So don't hate me for this. We're going to Ice Pop, and then we're going to retreat, and then we're going to attack. So we got to play to our outs here. We're doing it. We're doing it to him. We're doing it to Esky. Slowbro and Ice Pop is a match made in heaven, I will say. Okay. He probably has Cyrus in hand anyway. We just need 1 heads to get the KOs on these bench Pokemon. But we're gonna do our what do we have for the timer here? $40 seconds. Okay, we got a couple more flips in us here still. We're flipping. Jeez, man. Okay, all right. No losing to timer now, but we're gonna do this. Flip a coin. We'll do it this way. Not even gonna play that. All right. All right. Broken. Absolutely broken. Absolutely broken. This is the best spread deck in the game by a wide margin. The deck is made for this. Is if you're playing coin flips already, you gotta just run it. The thing about Slowbro's coin flips though is that it's really not that bad. Like on average, you're gonna flip like 1 to 2 coins. Like that's still 20 or 40 to all bench Pokemon, and the 90 to the active is always gonna be there. So I really don't I don't hate the coin flips on Slowbro anyway. I think it's just it's like one of the more ethical coin flip attacks that we have in the game, and I think it's balanced and I think it's fine. The upside and the downside are never too high. If you whiff all your tails, it's gonna feel bad. Well, of course. But if you even just get 1, you're like, all right, whatever. Slowbro, Mog, Suicune. Dude, I think Slowbro's sick. We have Heavy Helmet, Lucky, Ice Pop, Irida in the deck. So, I mean, like, we're not really getting 2-hit KO'd ever, which is a big deal. Because, like, if you come in first, you're going to get double attacks off. 90 times 2 is 180. You're going to KO the active most of the time. That's a weakness. We are KOing a Mega Charizard. We are getting KO'd by a Mega Charizard. Why? But you understand what I'm saying. I'm gonna head to bed. Got to get up at 6, but thanks, Maddie. You're the GOAT, especially in these new set drops. Hey, man. I really appreciate you. I really do, man. Thank you. Have a good night. Darkrai leads is just a death sentence. Yeah, bro. That was worst case scenario. You also never found the evolution for Hypno, which was obviously not ideal either. Okay. So we are playing. This is fine. It's all good. We're playing Qianpao here, but I'm not too worried. We really should test something with the new item card. Because it's definitely not bad. It's definitely not a bad card. Dragonite has a new rival. Dude, Dragonite is something we also need to test. It got buffed with Dragonair. Did get buffed. He's got a lot of cards in hand. Oh, man. Okay. Double Pokeball Research turn 1. Shout out to Iceman 383, absolute legend. Doing what Suicune does, which is drawing their entire deck. He definitely has Boat too. I'm definitely assuming no Boat. No Boat is crazy. You got Water Patch. Thinking back to Sylveon Stokesard meta, I feel like the game has really gotten away from the devs at this point. Yeah, dude, it's out of control. Like no matter how you slice it, Pokemon Pocket is way out of control right now. It's an absolute crazy state. It really is. He's going to have to deal with the Slowbro, though. It's coming for him. We should go for Misty instead of Research, right? Just for the potential. We got to go for Misty, dude. This is why we play Misty. This is why we play it. It never works, bro. Why do people play Misty? It never works. Misty literally never works. We evolved to there. We probably shouldn't have, but it's all good. Misty literally never works. I swear. Why does it never work? It's crazy. Just got to the stream. Is Mega Gengar really trash? I think it's probably pretty bad. It's a turn 4/turn 5 deck. I just don't know. I don't know how it could be that good. Starting Plains comes down. We're still 2 at KOing. Maybe he has Irida, but we should still 2 at KO pretty easily. He's going to hit us for some damage here. But I'm not that worried. Oh, the Guzma, bro. Of course, they do play Guzma, don't they? That's kind of annoying, actually. That is somewhat annoying. Not going to lie. I'm actually a little bit afraid to come in now, but, you know, we still have Ice Pops here. We still have Irida in hand, which is good. I'm not going to bench anything. I could bench that Slowpoke, but I really don't need to. Do I, though? No, it's not worth it. It's never worth. Okay. Time to flip the coins. Let's go. We would like an Ice Pop, though. Tails. Heads. Heads. How come every coin flip? Is this bugged? It's been tails, heads every time I've attacked. What are the odds of that? Like, what are actually the odds of that being the case? So if he benches another Pokemon, that's 100, but we do have Irida, which means that we'll never get KO'd by anything, unless he has Red or whatever. So we're going to get another attack off into the active, and that's, you know, even if he has Baxcalibur, like, the damage will add up here. We can draw into... It's really annoying that he did get rid of my Heavy Helmet, though, because I think that damage reduction actually really would have mattered here. Misty works as well as turn 1 Hydreigon. Misty's horrible. Will makes his 3 heads. It does not. That's not how Will works, unfortunately. If Will did work like that, we can just win this turn if we flip 2 heads again, though. So, relevant, I would say. We're KOing this turn, so I am going to bench this now. Let me Irida up. Yeah, if we go tails, heads, heads, I really believe that this is kind of bugged. All we need is 2 heads here. Heads. GG. It's over. You lose. You lost the game. You got mogged. This card is broken. I don't know what to tell people, dude. I mean, if you flip coins, it's broken. Slowbro is crazy, dude. Slowbro is crazy. Training Ground work for Slowbro's bench damage? Training Ground? No, Training Ground's only to the active. I don't think it's worth playing. Unless you need 100 to the active for whatever reason. But 90 and 90 is not bad. That's 180. As we see, does 2 at KO, 100 HP Suicune, 180 HP Suicune, which you love. I'm happy, bro. I might play Slowbro all season. This is fun to me. This kind of feels like, I don't know even how to describe what this deck feels like. It feels good, though. Doesn't feel bad at all. All right, let's go. Can't wait for Slowbro Greninja. Could be funny. GG Bro bricked pretty hard, getting the Baxcalibur. Yeah, definitely a huge brick, honestly. The Guzma was a clutch play, though. Like, if I didn't have Irida or Ice Pops, the Guzma really would have mattered, because if you did get the full setup, then you could have hit with Suicune and then KO'd with Chien-Pao. So I needed to draw my healing regardless there. Okay, we're playing Fire. Yo, we get the inflatable boat Slowpoke lead, though. This is what we were built for. Are we going second? No, but that's fine. This is broken. This is super broken. Watch this. This is why we play boat, right? So look, we're gonna... And that's why we play 1 Manaphy as well. So we go Mantike, and then we go boat. So we led Slowpoke turn 1, and we got boat Manaphy into the +1 energy. Kind of broken, actually. Low-key broken. Shout out. Is there a link to all the new cards? Yeah, it's probably going to be on PokemonZone.com. I need to record the full set review after this. I'm going to get so many comments on the YouTube channel saying that these cards are bad, but they're really not that bad. If this is Charizard Y, though, I think we still lose to Charizard Y. I don't think we can beat Charizard Y, sadly. I think all Mega decks will sadly just lose to Charizard. That's just the way it is. I might Ice Pop the active here. We'll have to see. Maybe not. All right. So let's see what goes on here. New Charmeleon better, right? Yeah, the new Charmeleon is better, I suppose. Just gonna do it. He's probably gonna evolve next turn and KO me with Charmeleon anyway, but we didn't lose anything by doing that. We still do need Slowbro, though, which doesn't feel great. Maybe we'll draw it. Got 9 cards in deck. Pokemon Zone hasn't updated the spoiler list yet? Really? Okay. Well, I can't really record my set review without that. I mean, I still can. I'll find a different site. But loving the new Scizor Rev Room combo. It's very fun, and I like the Slowbro a lot. Again, I think people initially really slept on these cards. Like, Mega Pokemon at first glance are never that good because it's about the numbers. And that's what I think people just don't really realize. Is this a full brick sesh? I think it is. I think he full bricked. I think we're full bricking as well, coincidentally, which is hilarious. Okay. Sure. Give me that pop back. Give it to me. This is hilarious, bro. If he just goes and evolves this, like, we will lose the game. Because, like, Charizard will just KO us. Like, I don't think we can do anything. The only damage output we have here is from Slowbro. All right, we still win next turn if we can get the Slowbro. But if this is Charizard X, I think we actually can still come in and win, though. Because he can't 1-hit KO me. He does have Rocky Helmet, though, so he does 1-hit KO me because I don't have Heavy Helmet. Uh-oh. Okay, that's a bit scary, actually. The fact that he has Rocky Helmet on this does terrify me, because that's going to be 200. And we don't. We had to both the Slowbro. Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. Okay, this is Slowbro, though. So this is Slowpoke, though. So that's fine, actually. I say fine. It's not fine. We still need Slowbro, but it is what it is. When did you find out you were black? Never. I haven't yet. Oh, the Misty comes in when it doesn't really need to, but that's fun. Pretty exciting there. So now we Heavy Helmet this, blah, blah, blah. So now we can go with this Slowpoke and not lose to Charizard X. And we do 2 at KO because we do 110 twice. But we still need Slowbro. 6 cards in deck. 6 cards in deck. Research, double Slowbro, and Copycat, I think. We're playing a Copycat. Benching that is suspect. Charizard? All right. Now we cook. Maybe he's playing like red, though. I would be terrified if he played like extra damage modification here. But attack with Slowpoke? We could have, yeah. But I didn't want to do that. I probably should have, actually. It wouldn't have mattered, though. Unless he's playing Lily. Let's go. Ready to cook. If he plays Sabrina, we lose. Which he might. He might be playing Sabrina. We probably lose anyway, but can't blame a guy here. 3 heads. Let's go. All right, no Lily, no red. No Lily, no red. Even if he Lilies, though, we're fine. I don't even care if he Lilies, quite frankly. I really don't even care if he Lilies. Because we're in the same spot if he does. We still high on Charizard? Yeah, I think Charizard's good. I do. I think Rocky Helmet Charizard is crazy. The Heavy Helmet, though? Or Guzma. We lose to Guzma. There's no way. No red, no Guzma? Mars? I don't even care, bro. You lose. You lose the game. Game's over. You lose. We beat him. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Yo, but again, like... He does run a Lucky Ice Pop, which is hilarious. But he only hits for me for 80 now. It actually also wasn't great. If we draw Irida, let's see. Dude, we need to pop off with Ice Pop right now. That's what we need to do. Come on. We can also just not attack him, though. We also can just not attack if we want to. Let's go nuts here. Full HP with Ice Pops. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. That's tough. We can't attack him. We can't attack him. He plays Lucky Ice Pop? That's crazy. So now, no matter what, though, we do lose the game. The one Ice Pop did win him the game. Sadly. The Mars Ice Pop combo was kind of clutch. If we don't hit him... Like, yeah, we live, but then if we go into this Slowbro and hit, then he KOs us. Like, there's no way around this Rocky Helmet. We have no way to deal with this. This is the power of Charizard, though. This is crazy. He's hitting for 180. He's hitting for 180. We can't get around it. We lose. The game's over. The Slowpoke attack would have won earlier. Technically, you are correct. Yeah, if you could have foreseen the Mars... If you could have foreseen the Mars Lucky Ice Pop play on the Charizard, then yes, you technically are correct. But, you know. I did not think he would be playing Lucky Ice Pop. Why would he do that, though? Like the time, like if we had Irida, which we did in the hand before, we could have used Irida Ice Pops and gotten a full and then won the game. But he Marsed us, got rid of the Irida, we whiffed the Ice Pop flips, and he had his own Ice Pop. Which is crazy. The Rocky Helmet is huge. Rocky Helmet Charizard means that, like, you literally, like, it's so hard. You can't hit Charizard and not get KO'd after. So, like, that's the crazy part about Charizard. It's really, really good. It's super, super good. I don't think the Ice Pop really matters in that matchup. I think what mattered was... I guess it did matter, though. In the Slowbro specifically, it does matter quite a bit. Because we're perfectly KOing at 90. Like, any healing, and we just can't 2-hit KO. Which is pretty funny. If we had a second Heavy Helmet, then we also could have done that. Thoughts on Iris supporter? I don't know. Iris? What is... Oh, the new Iris supporter. Yeah, I think it's a broken card. It's just Haxorus is super bad. Unfortunately. GG bro, I don't know how I won that. Dude, you won that because you're playing a broken card, dude. Charizard, Rocky Helmet is broken. If I didn't have Heavy Helmet, I would have never been able to win the game. The Lucky Ice Pop did kind of do it and Marsing me out of Irida, but Charizard is insane. We've gone first every game here. Oh, I want that to be known. If we can draw into Slowpoke here. Let's see. Yeah, Moo Player is a good emulator as well. I have mostly used. All right, what do we get off the Pokeball? Can we get the Slowbro? Slowpoke. We don't. Very annoying. Okay, so that's tough. That was like a 2 out of 3 chance, and we whiff it there. Feels bad. It's a feels bad moment. It's all good. Lucky Ice Pop is counter synergy to Charizard too, though. Well, Lucky Ice Pop in Charizard, I don't think is that good, other than against Slowbro. Like, I just don't really think, because like what you're doing is bringing yourself above the threshold, but most of the time still within threshold of getting 2-hit KO'd, unless you get like lucky on Ice Pops and you can go back up to like 160, like 180 HP, like you're still gonna get 2-hit KO'd, and then you're not dealing the full 180 on the following turn. So like in that matchup specifically, it was very relevant, but like in other matchups, okay, we're playing a Poncho deck here, so we're gonna lose. Shout out to the Poncho. Shout out to the Poncho. Somebody did mention it. Somebody mentioned Poncho earlier. They're not wrong. Can we... All right. All right. We are fully breaking, though, this game, which is tough. 10 cards in deck. No Slowpoke. Shout out to Zero, who quit a match with me because they didn't match with you. Dude, RIP Austin. That is tough. You guys, who quits the match against Austin John Plays? Like, who does that? That's crazy. Can you imagine? Couldn't be me, dude. Couldn't be me. We get KO'd by... Oh, no, this does 30, so we should go into Manaphy regardless here so we don't get KO'd. Like, insta. It's got to be the move. We can Misty next turn, defend from the Grindcore. The thing is, in DD, like, this is never going to be good. This is never going to work out well for us, unfortunately. Like, once this Guzzlord gets the damage out, we're just cooked. But Guzma would be really good for these decks, because these types of decks with Poncho just hard counter our Slowbro build unless we have Guzma. That is legit the case. Do not triple Grindcore me. Thank you. So we have to preemptively, we have to just go into Slowbro like now, which we can do, and we will do. I wonder though, can we get lucky on a Misty here, potentially? This would be nice for a buffer on the Grindcore next turn. Never when you need it. You know what I mean? But I think we have to be proactive here in the damage. What are the odds though that he gets double in DD with Poncho? Double Ponchos? Shout out to Flippington for like literally bringing a Poncho and DD deck, because, you know, people do play these. People do play these decks. These coin flips don't matter. And, of course, we flip too. Let's go. 70 is 70. It's only 40, though. I think we concede because we're not playing Guzma. I think we concede. I don't think we ever win this. It is theoretically possible. If we can get a second Slowbro online... And also, we're not playing Sabrina either. Sabrina would be pretty good in this scenario. I feel like Altaria might be top 3 deck in the game still. Yeah, it probably is. I don't suspect that to change, quite frankly. And he gets... Bro, get out of here, dog. Get out of here, bro. You're double Indeedee, double Poncho, triple coin flip, grind. Dude, I'm out. I'm done. Get out of here. Never again. Never again. Definitely a winnable matchup if you play Guzma. I think that's not a hard matchup even really at all if you play Guzma, but we're not playing Guzma. Now the Misty, though, do we believe in Misty? Like, theoretically speaking, if we were to build this deck properly in the metagame, I think probably Guzma makes sense, because Poncho is somewhat relevant, and we don't want to hard lose to, like, the tank decks. You know what I mean? I think Guzma makes sense. It also really would have helped us into Charizard. I think Guzma is just a useful card. I'm going to cut Arven. Why is Arven in the deck? And I'm going to cut Misty, bro. We don't need him. We just don't need him. Misty, I do have some love for Misty, but we do not need we do not need Misty in the deck. So we'll rock the Guzma. Guzma sounds good to me. But what else do you guys think? Is there another supporter card you guys want in here, or potentially think should be played in here? Like, what are you thinking? Are there any other like good water type cards, like Repel or something? I'd rather run a Guzma for sure. Guzma makes so much sense in a spread deck with Poncho. I just never even thought about it. PCL over Irida. Yeah, I can see that. But we have a space. What would you guys play? Like what would you guys play, like a Sabrina Cyrus in here? Traveling Merchant? Looker? Dude, can you guys be for real here for a sec? Can we lock in? Tell me to play Looker, bro. Insane. Tell me to play Looker, bro. We could just play like another copycat too. Could just play another copycat. May wouldn't even be that bad either. Full Art Penny? Bro, what? No Arven? I'm not a big Arven believer. I don't even think Arven's a bad card. I actually do kind of still believe in Arven. I'm not going to lie. I might put Arven back in. I'm just a fan of Arven. May is interesting. Diantha? But Diantha only works for psychic energies, I thought. Is that not true? There's no way Diantha works for any type of energy. It's only psychic energies. Yeah. Cyrus sounds good. Utilize the bench damage. I also kind of agree, because with Cyrus you can stall with the spread. Like, we don't need to argue about whether Cyrus is worth playing in the deck, right? I think Sabrina would be better though. No? Would you rather play Sabrina? The thing about Cyrus though is that it's not useful until after we already attack with Slowbro. Like, I think maybe I'd rather play Sabrina. I'll just try it, bro. I just like to be. I mean, I just like to be different, you know. I just like to do not what people tell me to do. Team Star Grunt, bro. I think Team Star Grunt is super underutilized. But Moo sucks since the 1.5 pocket memory leaks. Maybe, dude. I don't know. I don't know enough about that. Serena for faster Mega Slowbro. Serena wouldn't even be bad either. But if we're playing Serena, I think you'd rather just play May. You have Mega Slowbro and you're doing damage to bench no matter what. So why Cyrus? Well, Cyrus would be so if we hit, but we want to hit something for 90 instead of 40 or 20 or 60. You know what I mean? Like, that's the difference. That's why you play. We're going second. We should have benched this Slowbro. If we get copycatted, that's my bad. Cyrus is always actually decent in a spread type deck. It really is. But I think Sabrina has a similar effect. It depends. It depends on the scenario here. We are playing Manectric, which scares me. But anyway, we didn't get copycatted, so that's a big win. So what we can do here is actually Lycia. Well, does it really matter? Because we're attacking next turn regardless. Would we rather research for something? Because we could get a second Slowpoke. But if we Lycia, then we could get Manaphy and go 2 energies. Not that that matters. No, we don't want to do that, actually. Why would we do that? We could just go 2 on a Slowbro this turn. Why would I ever even consider that? I can't do math. Irida's good and Pokeball. Okay. Play the 5-head metagame and 2 Sabrinas because your bench, because your deck do bench damage, so they think you're playing 2 Cyrus instead, bro. Not wrong. I'm going to bench the Mantike for the counter Sabrina play. And we're going to go turn 2 Slowbro on him here. And we're probably going to take 3 KOs. Nah, he's just going to evolve. But Heavy Helmet, Slowbro, turn 2. That's what's crazy. Is that with Mantike, you can't. It's 3 energies on a stage 1 Pokemon. It's super easy to go turn 2. Attack. Magneton comes down here. Does he KO the Mantike? He can't even because Mantike doesn't have weakness. Just pulled the Megazard. Shiny Full Art. That's sick. So, like, okay. So this is a great example where Sabrina would be, in fact, very good right now. Because we could force him into one of these two and KO the Magneton if he went into it, or get 90 off on the Manectric. But we want to avoid him taking any points because this thing is just not a threat. It's only dealing 80. Even with weakness, it's only going to hit 80 on a Slowbro. I assume, though, he's probably playing... What do we draw? We do draw this Sabrina, though. It was foretold in the prophecies. That's crazy. That's a perfect draw. That's exactly what we wanted, other than maybe like an Ice Pop or something. But we're chilling. Because now he's forced to go into Manectric. And we can possibly get big damage down on the board. Sabrina's big. Sick draw. Will for guaranteed Chet Bit? No, I already mentioned it. Like, we're flipping 3 coins, so the math never works out. It's never worth it to play Will. I say that as we go 3 tails here. It's fine. It's 40. It's fine. He did go into Magneton, though, which is effectively kind of a crazy play. It's important to note that Manectric boosts damage based on how many points my opponent has taken. So he's only going to hit me for 80 damage here. And we have Irida and double... what am I saying? And we have double Ice Pop in deck. So, like, Manectric's good, but it's, like... It's not as good as you want it to be. Although double Manectric is scary, I'm not going to lie. Yo, I matched with the Saigon. LOL, he's messing around with the new Mew. Of course he is, bro. Of course Saigon's messing around with Mew right now. That's exactly what I would expect him to be doing. What an absolute mad lad. Irida this turn. Maybe Ice Pop on the following turn. I don't really want to bench anything. I'd rather have the Slowbro, but we're going to force him into the other Manectric. I wonder if he plays Generator or whatnot. The bench damage here doesn't really matter. We'll take 20. Cyrus and Sabrina would be wild. It would be, but it wouldn't even be bad. Like, that's the crazy part about those cards, is that they're just always good. Sabrina, Cyrus are always relevant. Like, case in point, like, if we did have Cyrus, like, we would have been able to KO this turn. But with the Sabrina, when we had it, was even better, so. He's got to retreat. And even then, we can still KO. Yeah, I mean, he's not even... Oh, no, he can hit us for 30 this turn. He's not even going to, though. Dude, the pressure, though. You can't run... Bro, you can't run from the bro. You cannot run from Slowbro. It's crazy. You cannot run from the Slowbro. It's not... It doesn't work. Come on now. All right. The odds of us winning next turn are so high. We're even KOing the other Manectric. Like... This Pokemon is really good. This is very good. I understand, like, sure, you can just whiff coin flips. You could attack 3 times and get zero heads, but like that, the probability of that is so low. It just doesn't happen. Sabrina doesn't matter. But I knew he was playing Sabrina. He can Sabrina go into this one, but it doesn't. We just kind of GG him here. So, shout out to Slowbro. This might be the best new Pokemon, dude. This might be the best new Pokemon. This thing is crazy. What's the reasoning for Guzma and Irida before Sabrina? Guzma's for Poncho decks, and then Irida is just for healing. It's 40 healing, so it's good to play. It's just a good card. BM? We got a BM. We got to do it. Got to do it to him. Oh. Bro, the full HP Slowbro in his face. It's crazy. Crazy. Heavy Helmet, 200 HP is insane with Ice Pops, bro. They need to stop printing these types of cards, because this is just not... This is straight toxic. It's just straight up toxic, bro. We just took 6 prizes this turn. 200 HP, Heavy Helmet, and Ice Pops in Irida. Like, good luck. Like, you're not... It's very likely that you're living 2 hits with Slowbro. And the spread damage is really important. It really does matter. We went turn 2 Slowbro. But that's the thing, is like you can just attack on turn 2 with Mantike. It's really crazy. I don't even know if we need Manaphy in the deck, I'll be honest. But it's better than leading Slowbro, I think. So I think it's just worth playing. Maybe Fion, though. Maybe Fion is better. But you can't search it with Lissia, though. I'm going to play one more. 8-point game. Let's go. Yeah, we KO'd 2 Megas in one go. I literally just 1v2'd double Manectric. I just 1v2'd him. What does BM stand for? Bad banners. It's like when you play extra cards when you have game anyway. I need that for the computer hourglass battles. Yeah, dude. What do you guys think? What are your opinions? Can you comment? What are you guys all thinking about Slowbro right now? I think it's better than Scizor is. I think Scizor's really good, but I think Scizor, you play Core Barrier. I think you go Training Arena Core Barrier. Like, that's how I feel. And then Charizard, you play Rocky Helmet. Have we ever not led Mantike in any of these battles? Oh, who is it? Who is it? Who did it? Who is this? Reveal yourselves. Reveal yourselves. Who did it? Who is Dot? Bowel move. That's the comment of the night from Austin John. That's hilarious. Yeah, who played Oricorio? Who did that? Huh? Who is this? Reveal who you are right now in chat. We will ban you. IP banned, bro. Perma banned. Perma banned. Somebody literally brought Oricorio. Crazy. Could Manaphy for Cyrus? You could. But the thing is, we don't want to lead Slowbro. Like, so like Manaphy lead is just infinitely better. Oliver Edwards just subscribed. Shout out to you, Oliver. Who is this, bro? It's Dot? Insane. I need one more game of not Oricorio, please. He's like Banksy, bro. That's crazy. This is why Scizor's better. Dude, we could just play a card in our deck to deal with Oricorio. But yes, I mean, fundamentally speaking, Scizor definitely doesn't have to worry as much about Oricorio. So is Mega Gengar dead on arrival? I think at the moment. I don't... Listen, I am fine to be proven wrong. Because I haven't even tested the effect. But like 0 trainer cards might be a win condition even on turn 5. It was Nightbot? Get out of here, bro. And we go and we lead... Sorry, I'll get it. Sorry. And we lead Slowpoke. A fighting deck, bro. Is this Haxorus? Oh, it's Austin John, bro. He's playing Mega Lopunny? Get out of here, dog. Coin flip on coin flip action. He caught me on a Slowpoke lead, though. So is it really... We did cut Misty from the deck. Shout out to Austin John Plays, bro. Literally the GOAT. Get Guzman, bro. That turn 1 Guzma. Hitting different. Hitting different. If this is Mantike, we retreat. Is it even worth it? Nah, yeah, we're not even gonna. All right, it's fine. We're just gonna ride out with the Slowpoke and the active. We're good. Are they stream sniping? How are you queuing with everybody? Oh, I'm doing viewer battles. Like I'm doing a private lobby here. I'm doing a private lobby. The confusion does kind of scare me a little bit. 20? That's right. We only... Yeah. The helmet doesn't proc yet. Yeah, we're going to go Ice Pop, Bench Manaphy, and then Copycat just for 3, I think. We get it back. Kind of ironic. Do we Copycat yet? We do, though. We actually do play this Copycat. We need the Slowbro next turn. It's Jover if we don't get it. Slowbro, Sabrina would go nuts. I mean, all right. All right, we'll just pass. Slowbro, take me home. Take me home, Slowbro. Bro, are you mirroring from mobile app or using Moo Player? I am using an emulator right now, an undisclosed, privately acquired emulator. Sabrina, please. Not that Sabrina really matters here. Lucky Ice Pop's a good draw, though. Joe Lee with the sub. Shout out. Appreciate you. Come on now. Come on now. The first triple tails, bro. And it hits us against, of course, Austin John Plays. Now we're going to have to survive this Mega Lopunny, which I don't think we can solo a Lopunny. I'm going to be straight up with you here. I'm pretty sure we just lose the solo battle, even with Heavy Helmet. We could draw Irida, like maybe we could get lucky off Ice Pop. It's just not going to happen, bro. What we needed, literally what we needed was at least 20 damage there to get the 2-hit KO on the Lopunny. But somehow we went triple tails, 0 extra damage, and he's at 190 HP, bro. And he goes tough. Bro. Cut me some slack, Austin John Plays, bro, with literally the most absurd luck of all time. How do you whiff 3 coins and then just hit 3 coins just like that? How do you do that? Like, what are you talking about? What? How do I go 0 for 3 and then you go 2 for 2 and then I just whiff? Oh my god! Get out of here, Austin John Plays, dude. Get out of here. Get out of here. Let's and I flip that. We got RNG'd. We got RNG'd, bro. What if he goes double tails here though? Still possible. I just went 5 tails in a row. Maybe he does as well. Bro, get out of here, dude. What? What? I am never playing Austin John Plays ever again. I'm never doing it. Never doing it again. That's crazy. That's crazy. Bro, hits me with the bowel movement in the chat too. That's insane. Mods, can we mute Austin John Plays? Please? He's easy to find. He's got the check mark. Can we mute him in the chat, please? Come on. That's crazy. Get out of here, bro. What is that? What was that? I flip every tail. You flip only heads? Come on, dude. The man doesn't miss. Anyway, on that note, probably time for us to move on. What is next here? Is it Charizard? Do we really want to try to make Gengar work? We could make Gengar work. Do you want me to take... Austin John making me literally just get off of Slowbro. Like I'm over it already. He ruined all our fun. We were having such a great time and he just came in. That's crazy. Bro. My favorite part of Bad Bunny is people don't concede early because there's always a chance. That is the best part. That is a great point. That's an incredible point. That's hilarious. There was a chance though. That's what's funny. Is like you got to understand if I hit at least 1 heads, then you go to 170, and then if you don't go double, then I can live and then 2 KO you. That's what's crazy about it, is that there was so many chances for that to possibly work. But nothing did. It all went wrong. Jeez. All right. So, anyway. All good, bro. I like Mega Lopunny, I'm not gonna lie. Absolutely terrifying. Like when you're playing Mega Pokemon and you go up against a Lopunny, like it's kind of tough. Like it really can hold its own. Because the confusion can get you. Anyway, let's play Gengar. Which Mega is your favorite, Mats? Like of all time? Like my favorite Mega ever? Or like in the game? Loving the Scizor Varoom deck. It's very cool, for sure. Okay. I don't know. Does anybody know what the trial deck is for Gengar? Like, how do they play it? Because I have an idea of how to play this, and I don't think it's how you're supposed to play it. Can anybody tell me, like, what they thought you should be playing? I'm curious. I think we have... Yeah. We're gonna rock these guys, because they're a lot cooler. Honestly, the normal full art Gengar Mega is cooler. Do you need 2 if it's such a late game card? The issue with that is that we probably don't need 2 Megas, Austin John, but we need double Ghastly because we need to have it early to start attaching to it early. So, I mean, I guess we really don't. But we definitely need 2 Ghastlies. Double Ching. Morpeko, is that what they play as Morpeko? Dude, that's horrible though. Morpeko is not good. That's not the way you play it. Sadly. We're doing random battles. Haven't seen the step up ones yet. Bro, we're not playing Morpeko, dude. We could play Morpeko. You really think Morpeko's the wave, though? There's no way. There's no way Morpeko is how you play this deck. Is Gengar playable? There's no energy acceleration. We have to stall. That's the thing, is we literally have to stall. And we can do that, though. So I'm going to show you how I would play this deck. I'm going to play one Haunter. I'll show you exactly how I would play this. You could play Sleep Stall, so that's the one way that you could play it. I'm not playing Sleep Stall, but with Darkrai, it could be pretty funny. I'm not doing that. We are going to go Chingling Lock full control here. That's the only way I could see this being somewhat relevant. Where the heck is Chingling, bro? Am I bugging? Where did it go? It came out in the set. Am I blind? Oh, there it is. Okay. I battled someone with old Zoroark to stall while attaching it. Old Zoroark? That's an interesting strategy, actually. I hadn't thought of that. By the way, we don't need the Dark Ghastly. We don't need any of these. Are there better options? There's no reason to play the dark versions of these. Do we have 50 HP versions of Ghastly? We do. We're going to play that. I don't care if it's Psychic type. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to play one Ghastly. And then Haunter. Sorry, I know I kept scrolling by it. I know, I'm just blind. I'm sorry. The Haunter, though, maybe we play it, though, because like we can attack with it if we need to. You know what I'm saying? So I think we play the Dark Haunter, but like Ghastly, we just don't care. This thing has got colorless energy anyway, so we would always play this. I'll play one Haunter. I'll play one Haunter. How about Baby Gengar plus Mega Gengar? Double Indeedee? Well, you have to play Dark Energies is the issue. You know what I mean? So, like, this is literally what we're going to run for Pokemon lineup. Straight up what we're going to run. We could play another baby Pokemon. Like Igglybuff. Bro. Austin Judd does play TCG Pocket, and he's an absolute legend. One of the all-time GOATs. So, okay. So, like, the thing here is if we play one Ghastly double Chingling, like, we can still lead Ghastly. So, it's like, I kind of want to play. All right. Peace out, Austin John. Thank you for coming in and absolutely smoking me, bud. I appreciate you tuning into the live stream, bro. You're an absolute legend. Have a great night. Haunter, barely know her. That's right. I think Serena is necessary. Yeah, we'll probably play a Serena. And probably a Rare Candy. Trial runs Miltank. You need to have Mega Gengar? We do have Mega Gengar. Oh, yeah, I know what you're saying. The question that I'm having, though, is, like, do I want to play another baby Pokemon? Just to never lead off with Ghastly and have to retreat it. Like, that's not what I want, you know? So, like, maybe one Igglybuff. Because, like, the Sleep Stall, it also kind of works, you know what I mean? And that's it. That's what I'm playing. And then we're playing double Nasty Notice. We're playing... So Gengar's got 210? I think we probably... Let's do the control stuff first. Just right off the bat. Because we got to do that. You know, Obstagoon could be an option, bro. I don't think we've really thought about Obstagoon. Because you could just use Obstagoon and Piers on the bench and then they can never hit you. Like, that's not even a terrible idea. Anyway. I'm going to play with this. Play one Lycia. Where are all the control cards? We need to find them. Bro. My mind is everywhere right now. We have a lot of space in this deck, which I like. I'm playing a Silver. I'm doing it. I'm playing a Silver. I'm playing... I'll play one Pokeball. Nah, we gotta play... Do we just go double Lycia? Double Lycia, though? How does the math check out? We'll think about that. Hold on. Double Lycia. We're gonna play a Mars. We're gonna play Sabrina. We're gonna play Red Card. Bro. We're doing it. This is what we're doing. Maybe even second Sabrina, honestly. Like, we got we got to stall the game out. We might even need a Guzma because of Chinglings. We might even literally need the Guzma. But Sabrina also does that. Dark Pennant, bro? For what? For Gengar? No. That's not. We're not playing Dark Pennant, bro. That's a crazy thing to say. That's a crazy thing to say. What is this attack, by the way, for memory light purposes? Switch this with one of your benched Pokemon, bro. It might, honestly, the best way to play Gengar might be memory light pivot switching. Like, no cap. Like, that might literally be the wave. Because if you can just memory light and then retreat, I mean, it's not great. It doesn't really matter, right? We need to be doing something. What was that? Someone said, one more Morpeko, dude? Morpeko's not helpful at all. Trubbish? What is the new Trubbish card? Go Rocket Grunt. Rocket Grunt is hot. I'm not going to lie. But Star Grunt, though, potentially hotter. What are your thoughts on that? Hiking Trail is a crazy card, maybe to throw in. Do we want to? Are there any control stadiums? Like anything that would be useful in that sense? We could bait our opponent to draw more cards, bro. If we play Mesa Ghost, our opponent's gonna pop Mesa Ghost. They're gonna draw more cards. I swear. But also, Hiking Trail will bring them from 3 if they go to low on the deck. So I don't think Hiking Trail is going to be useful, though. We want our opponent to draw cards so that we can nasty notice them. So I think we probably throw a Mesa Ghost in just to bait our opponent and play a stadium. Do we need a Poncho? The new stadium could brick opponent too, though? Well, I mean, they're going to be item locked with Chingling and stuff. They're never going to have less than 3 cards in hand. That's not going to happen. Do we want a Star Grunt? There's not many Pokemon with abilities, to be fair. Yo. Prank Spinner? Could be nuts. There's a new stadium? There is, bro. But we're not going to play that one. I think Mesa Ghost is better. I think Mega Absol would work well with Mega Gengar. Do you? How? Do we have any tool cards? Do we need any tool cards? Like, I don't know if that's really helpful. I'm kind of thinking like a Lily if we need like the extra damage when we go into Gengar. You know what I mean? Memory Light is crazy though too. If we wanted to play it, I'm just throwing absolute garbage into this deck though. It'll probably work. Don't worry. Did we want? We probably want a Cyrus too, actually. Sabrina Cyrus, whatever. We'll just do it. This deck is horrible. Bro, what did we just put together? What's the private code to battle Mads? It's Mads Battle. You'll see it in a second. Double Nasty Notice, red card Mars, double Chingling, Igglybuff, Silver, Lycia Copycat, double Research, Draw Engine, Mesa Gosa, Cyrus, Sabrina, Lily. There might be more room for control cards that I just don't even know about, but I don't want to play too many Pokemon. So anyway, this will be fun. Dradagon. I think you'd rather play Obstacle or what's it called? Zangoose, right? Anyway, let's try it out. Now, don't be playing anything that you think is specifically going to beat this deck, okay? Do the opposite if you can. Mads Battle. That is the code. Serena, yeah. We probably should have played the Serena, shouldn't we have? All right. Hold on. Sorry. Quick. What are we cutting for Serena? Quick. What are we cutting for the Serena? Are we cutting the Cyrus? Are we cutting the Cyrus? I'm keeping Silver. Don't even. No, Silver doesn't work though because it shuffles. We don't even want Silver. It doesn't work for the deck, does it? All right. No Silver then. Silver's a bad card. It's actually not even that bad of a card, but in this arena. All right, ballin'. Let's go. One of the discard up to 4. What is that? We're playing double of the new nasty node or whatever it's called. What's it called? This is the last deck we're going to test tonight because I got to record my set review after this. So we're going to play a couple of games here and then we'll see. I don't know. It depends on how we're feeling. Mega Gengar plus Nasty Notice. Yeah, we're playing Nasty Notice. We're playing double Chingling Nasty Notice Gengar with Sabrina. I honestly think like, we'll see. Cut Oak and Copycat. Make it tier 0 was non-existent in the meta. You're crazy, dude. Honestly, Poncho probably would have been smart here. It's Gardevoir. The writing's on the wall. The writing is on the wall. We're going second. Got double Chingling Pokeball on the board here. Like, about to make moves. We're about to make moves. Sabrina's nasty, too. Sabrina's nasty. Might even Sabrina here turn 1. I forgot Igglybuff was in the deck, bro. We need to cut Igglybuff. We have to. Never mind, we're good. Sorry. I might have overreacted. Sorry. Might have overreacted there. My bad. It was close, though. I almost raged out. I low-key almost raged out. All right, the item lock is here. And now we're just going. Now we're just waiting. Waiting for a shot. Waiting for a chance. What's Gengar's weakness? It's a great question, actually. I think it's fighting. Is it? It's got to be, right? He's playing a DD, but we don't care. He draws the Curly. I forgot they played Middle Evolution. That's bad for us. And he, of course, also has Rocky Helmet Curly. The Rocky Helmet Curly and DD drop is crazy, by the way. Shout out to that guy for doing that. That's crazy. Get Sabrina, bro. Get out of my face with that. I don't even want to look at that Rocky Helmet. Go into this Curly, dude. Do it. Do it. Do it. Nah, no, he's not going to do it. All right, Haunter. Its weakness is card support. Yeah, dude, its weakness is getting energies any way possible. We still only have one Gengar and one Serena in the deck, though. So, like, it's not even that likely. Like, we probably need even more draw in this deck, which is crazy. All right, my man has yet to fall below 3 cards in hand, which is brutal for my nasty notices. Also, just happens to go turn 2 Gengar, or sorry, turn 2 Gardevoir, like without rare candy. Like, what are the odds of that? Anyway, am I upset about it? Like a little bit, but it's fine. It's fine. If we can draw into Gengar, like we're fine actually. It's like not even that bad. Doing the Chingling free switch into Haunter is actually good. That's true, but I think we keep the item lock down, though. I think we always just keep the item lock in. But yeah. Yeah, the Haunter here, like, we can go in, we can hit, retreat, deal some chip damage. Gardevoir is, in fact, weak to Dark, which doesn't make any sense. He goes back into Meloetta, bro. Trolling. He's trolling. The Cyrus is hilarious. We notice here. We hit him with a nasty. Make him discard 1 card. It was rare candy. You'd love to see that. He's yet to KO any of my Pokemon. I mean, we have Gengar and we have Serena in the deck. Like, I wonder if it honestly just is worth it to play, like, double Gengar. I don't know. Like, that's what's tricky, bro. But he's in a tough spot if he ever goes into Gengar. That's the thing. Or if he ever goes into Gardevoir. Because he can't heal it. You know what I mean? We do have Lily in the deck, which is going to be really nice. In fact, we will need Lily. If I flip 3 heads with Slowbro, does that mean I do 60 damage to each bench Pokemon? That's correct. Yeah, that's 60 to every single Pokemon on their bench. Which is crazy, bro. Time to flip the Mesagosa. Time to get it rolling. We do have 4 energies on this Haunter, so... You know. Okay. Well, we kind of knew that would probably happen. I'm going to hedge my bets here and wait on the nasty notice. I'm going to do it. I'm going to hit him with that notice next turn. 7 cards. Like, we're still waiting on... We need Lily, we need Serena, or Gengar. He's going to have the Curlia this turn. He just drew it, actually. Maybe he only plays 1 Curly, 1 Candy, though. Which is great, because that means he'll never get the second Gardevoir out. Did they run that, or did they go double Curlia? He's going to set up the Indeedee. We won at KO Indeedee, though, with Gengar. Yo. About to hit him with a nasty notice, though, next turn. I'm kind of vibing a little bit. The Lysius sucks. Anyway. Let's Mesagosa first. Bro, get out of here with that, though. Like, actually. What does Nasty Notice do? It makes him discard cards from his hand until he's got 4 left. It's kind of hilarious, actually. He got rid of double Pokeball Copycat, so he's got Dianthas and stuff. But what other item cards does he have? Do we go into Igglybuff now is the question. Is it worth it to go into Igglybuff and then trap him from potentially attacking this turn? It might buy us another turn. We probably just do it on the following turn, though, right? Probably do it on the following turn. If you keep energizing Indeedee, it might be a trouble. We won at KO Indeedee, though. Oh, I did forget. I forgot that's what Indeedee's attack was. That's hilarious. I totally forgot that that's what Indeedee's attack does. That's my bad. I literally forgot. That's really funny, actually. Why was I attaching energies? I forgot it. That's how Indeedee's attack worked. So if Suicune's brick, they cooked? That's correct. I have 6 energies on my Haunter. What am I doing, bro? I totally forgot that's what Indeedee did. He also gets the heads coin flip, right? Because of course he does. Of course he does. Of course. Does he KO me? Can anybody explain? 6 times what? He does 210 right now? Wait, we threw the game. Sorry, I forgot. I forgot that's how Indeedee's attack worked. So he does actually just 1-hit KO Gengar. We can't do anything about it. LOL. My bad. I totally forgot that's what Indeedee did. That's pretty funny, actually. I'm laughing. I am laughing. Yeah, we KO ourselves here, sadly. Actually, we don't. We don't, actually. Almost, though. We almost KO'd ourselves. It's okay. We pass. Because we need him to KO, and then we go into Gengar in the retreat. That's how we win here. That's how we win. No, my Mesa Gosa. He never even went for it, too, which is hilarious. I literally completely forgot that's how Indeedee's attack worked. I wasn't even thinking about that. That's pretty funny. It's too late, bro. It's 11:45 at night. Cut me some slack. He KOs, though, which is inevitably throwing this game for some reason. I don't know why he did that. I guess he probably plays Cyrus, but, like... don't know if I like that play from him. Not gonna lie. There's the Lily. There is the Lily. How do you feel about paywalls in Pokemon Champions? I think every game is going to have paywalls. I don't think there's any way around that, honestly. But I do think Champions, I don't know if the paywall is going to be that big of a deal. Like, Pocket is like very paywalled. I don't know if Champions is going to be like that. You know what I mean? I mean, we'll see, I guess. But I don't really suspect it's going to be that bad. Maybe it will be, though. I don't know. The thing is, they're being really sly, and they're not releasing any of that information, though. We're taking an extra 30 from Indeedee, like, because we're stupid, but we Mars him to 1. Who knew that Mega Gengar would work? It worked when you took 7 turns to draw it. Like, it's not like it mattered anyway. It would have been nice to have the attack option earlier, though. He can't go into Indeedee, though, because he gets KO'd. So, but the thing is here, because... wait, he's going to go into Indeedee anyway? He doesn't KO, though. He does... oh, no, he does 180? He does do 180. But we have 190. He can just go into Gardevoir, hit, and then go into Indeedee, and then we're cooked. I'm not going to lie. It wouldn't have mattered, though. Because the Indeedee pressure on the 4 energy attack cost would have been how much? It's 150, right? So even with 4 energies, it would have been 150. And then Lily here, like, it wouldn't have mattered. Like, we would have, even if we had only 4 energies, Indeedee would have still pressured the KO, even with Lily here. Because we would only been at 140. So we wouldn't have been able to even live in Indeedee, even if we only had those few energies, which is tough. Sadly. Indeedee is actually just, like, a really good answer to this deck. There's nothing we can actually do about that. I mean, if you didn't have Rocky Helmet, we would have technically been at 160. And then if we had kept 4 energies, we would have been all right. But the Rocky Helmet made it so that a Gardevoir plus Indeedee was unwinnable, unfortunately. In the battle, I just realized Mega Gengar stops all trainers' items. My opponent conceded. A shout out. But yeah, so Rocky Helmet, Gardevoir, Indeedee is unwinnable. Because Indeedee will hit you for 150. And there's no way. Unless we run Cape. We could run Cape. Cape plus Lily is like an endgame setup. You messed up with all that energy? I did, but it didn't end up mattering, though. That's what's crazy about it all. Because even if I had 4 energies, Indeedee still would have been able to KO me. Mark my words, champions will be way worse than Pocket with money. That's insane. Fly away that Iggly for a Guzma? We do have Guzma. Oh, no, we don't have Guzma in the deck? Are we really going to play Guzma? I guess so, then. But then it just increases the odds that we lead. I don't want to play just 2 Chingling. I guess we can. I'd rather just play Cape. But no, we are playing Chingling, so I think we have to play Guzma, actually. I do think that's probably correct. This deck list is so scuffed, but we'll try it. We'll try with the Guzma run. Anything with Rocky Helmet is going to be really tough. That's just a fact. We are playing also Sabrina, so I think Guzma plus Sabrina is probably going to be a somewhat good alleviation. But yeah, with the Rocky Helmet, and like it basically, even if we had 4 energies on Gengar, Gardevoir is 110 plus Indeedee is 1. What is it? 150. So that's 260 plus Rocky Helmet's 280. So even with Lily, we're not able to live. That's crazy. Yeah, or Klefki. Klefki actually wouldn't be that bad. Might even be better. But it's not. It doesn't have free retreat. No early damage is a problem. Bro, there's no other options. Like, there's not... That doesn't... There's nothing we could do. There's nothing we could do. If we spend time committing energies to anything else, like, it's objectively really bad. And honestly, you have to play Chingling anyway. Like, that's how you stop your opponent from progressing for the 4 or 5 turns it takes you to get into Gengar. Like, that's the issue with the deck, you know what I mean? Don't forget Oricorio counter. This is so unplayable. Haunter can beat Oricorio, actually. It kind of just can solo it, which is pretty funny. Love the channel, bro. Excited to see Champions content. I'm also excited. I'm trying to think, like, what... we cut Igglybuff. I forgot. I'm kind of curious. Like, I'm waiting to see what exactly type of content... The effect still goes, though? Yeah, okay. I'm kind of waiting to see what type of content I can make on Champions. The tough part about Champions is that it's gonna be split into, like, 2 different categories. It's gonna be the VGC stuff and the single battle stuff. And, like... The VGC community is already so, like, ingrained. Like, I don't want to hate on the VGC community, but, like, from a content creator perspective and from, like, a validity perspective, there's really only so many scenarios where, okay, so we're playing another Gengar deck, but with Meowth, which coincidentally does just sort of beat our particular strategy here, which is hilarious. But I am going to Sabrina. Because, like, the VGC community is so ingrained, like, I just don't know if there's really room for me to, like, even make VGC type content. I just don't think I'm going to be as informed as somebody that's been doing that for, like, 10 years, you know? Like, so that's what's tough. Like, I'm hopefully, like, the single battle stuff, like, there becomes more of a niche with all of that. That's kind of my hope. You should low-key do VGC 101 for all your people coming from Pocket. Yeah, but I'm not a VGC expert is the thing. Like, there's there's literally dozens of other people that make YouTube content that have actual expertise in VGC, you know? Like, that's the thing. I wonder if he plays Haunter or if he plays only rare candies. I'd be curious, because we could go into Haunter and hit this thing for 40, but maybe we'll wait to see if we can hit this thing. I don't know. We might have to do the Hauntered stuff just to get around this Meowth here. It's an interesting... Interesting note. If you have to build your team from the mainline games and champions that put everyone that don't play mainline in disadvantage, well, we don't know if that's going to be the case. You know? Do we keep the Chingling lock here? He can't actually do any damage unless he goes into Gengar, though. So we can just sort of do this forever. Like, we don't have to go into our Gengar first. Like, he can't hit me. Unless he's playing something else. But he's playing Meowth and double Indeedee. So the only thing he can damage me with is going to be Gengar. So he has to go into Gengar first. Which is pretty funny. But if he hits my Gengar, though, like, he's playing Indeedee and we're not, right? So, like, we are always going to lose the Gengar matchup, I think. Because we don't 2-hit KO, but he does. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like, I don't think we can win here because he's playing Indeedee. Like, I don't think it's possible. Maybe we can get lucky and, like, get a KO before he can get Gengar off because we are item locked here. But he will never be able to use rare candy ever. Yeah, but he probably just plays Haunter. Like, I don't know if he's playing rare candies only. Because if we see the Haunter, then this game's unwinnable, unfortunately. That's just the reality. But if he's forced into rare candy, then yeah, like, we're good. But I don't know if that's the case. I guess we just go for it now. Because even if we don't deal damage, he can't play trainer cards still. So that's relevant. So I guess what we need to do here is flip heads and hope he doesn't have Haunter. I guess. As somebody who plays VGC and has all the mainline games in Pokemon Home, I will say feel more prepared for day one than those who rarely recruit. Yeah, I agree. He flips heads as well, which is hilarious. But the effect still goes. Like, he still can't play trainer cards, which is hilarious. Swore this deck would use Morpeko. I don't think Morpeko's good at all. I think I'd rather item lock for 4 turns than Morpeko and deal a total of 80 damage. Yeah, so he doesn't play Middle Evolution, which is super funny. That's really funny. Cut a live stream. Thanks for the content, Mads. Yo, no problem. But yeah, I would love to build like a competitive community around single battles because there's already something that exists for VGC. And not that I won't cover VGC in Champions or anything, but like that's already a thing, you know? And I don't really, I mean, sure, I'll try to be a part of that community and make content on it. But yeah, the Pocket community did have a VGC expert. That is true. That is true. All right, I'm going to play one more game. And then I gotta eat food, and then also I have to record an entire set review after this. I really like the set. I really like these Pokemon. Gengar's tough, but I think that it has potential. Like, I don't think people really understand how strong... Gengar's going to be very punishing for decks that don't get up and running, and I think the only way to punish decks like that is going to be through Chingling, so... We'll see. We'll see how it all works, I guess, but... Have I built a Zart deck yet? I haven't, but I would just probably play Entei. I don't think I would play it any other way. Entei, Rocky Helmet, Pressure. All right, the Sleep deck does come down here. But we do have Sabrina. Haunter, Nasty Notice. Can we get... It doesn't actually matter this turn if we get it or not, but we get the gas. So what's going to matter here... Because the thing is, we're going to take the guaranteed damage, though. That's what's crazy, is that, like, this works even if I get put asleep, like, for 1 turn. You know what I mean? It's always 20. Which is, like, in general, kind of nuts. So, like, we really need to dodge coin flips here. Have you built Scizor yet? Yeah, with Scizor was the first thing we played with Reverum. It seems pretty fun. I think you got to play Core Barrier with it, though. There's a lot of single battle content. Lots of it's on Showdown and drafting content. Yeah, but that's all 6v6, though. And Champions won't have 6v6 singles, though. Okay. He gets double Darkrai and flips heads. Okay, all right, peace out. See ya. Good luck. Goodbye. I can't play that. I mean, if he whiffed that coin flip, then maybe, but double Darkrai, turn 1 sleep, we're not doing that. That's a GG type scenario right there. I can't believe you took my trainers away and made me discard 5 cards and it still was enough for Mega Guard. Well, it's because of the Indeedee, bro. Indeedee plus Guard is too much damage. Indeedee's pressuring 150 onto the Gengar. I have no way to live that with the Rocky Helmet, unless I was playing Cape or if I had Guzma. GG, my friend. All right, we'll play one more, actually. They gone a long time ago. Manectric feels similar to Bellibolt. Yeah, I think Manectric is similar to Bellibolt, but I don't know if it's better. We'll have to wait and see. It's definitely not a bad deck. I like how it's only 2 energies, though. So that means you can play it with something that actually, like... You could play it a lot of different ways. It's actually quite interesting. I thought about making videos for people who are newer to the game and not have all the good cards. For Pokemon Pocket, honestly, like, not really. Like, I think my community is so much ingrained in, like, the meta... competitive viability stuff. Like, there's a bunch of other people that make content that's useful like that. Nobody queued up, bro. Nobody wants to play my deck. Looking at BSS format for champion singles. What's BSS format? What you mean by that? Yeah, dude, the Igglybuff, like 50 damage on the Igglybuff is kind of crazy. I forgot Igglybuff does 10 damage. But yeah, I like the Sleep Darkrai. The issue with the Darkrai is if you lead with it, then it's really not good, you know? That's the downside, right? I'm trying Manectric and Jolteon. It's a fun pairing. It does sound fun. We're going first, sadly. We're playing Krishna, playing Gardevoir again, which is hilarious. I'm going to give him the old Mesagosa bait. Do it. Word. Why do we always flip tails with Gosa? I want to know what BSS is, though. But yeah, I think... you mean Battle Spot? Battle Stadium Singles, what most Pokemon Online battles in games use for the default format? You mean the 3v3? Is that what you're talking about? Because I think Champions will be the 3v3 single battles. Gotcha, I guess I'll look elsewhere. It's all good, 8. Lots of great content creators out there. We just we do specific types of pocket content out here, you know what I mean, on the channel. But it's not that you can't learn anything from this. Like, I'm just telling you what's the best cards, right? So it's like you want to keep that in mind, I think, for sure. But, you know, it's not always going to happen, I guess. We should probably Serena first. I guess it's kind of a damned if we do, damned if we don't. He gets the Rocky helmet, though, which is hilarious. We need Guzma. Double tails. Love that. We love that for us. I'm going to Lycia first. Shangling. So we need the Guzma before we go into Gengar here. And of course, we need to make sure we're not attaching more than 4 energies if he has DD. Yeah, the 3v3. Not many people cover that in depth, so go for it. That's what I'm thinking. Like, Champions, if they have 2 game modes, and one is the 3v3 singles, and the other is 4v4 doubles, that opens up a whole new opportunity, because it's different than Smogon. It's different than singles. I think there is 3v3 on Showdown, but that's not a competitive format, so... Energy acceleration worth it for Gengar? Worth it? There is none, unless you mean like a random other baby Pokemon. Then maybe, but I don't know if I really think that is a great idea. We would like Sabrina or Guzma here if possible. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking or leaning towards, is like really kind of diving into that battle spot format. It is kind of unfortunate because there's 2 formats in Champions, but in the actual competitive metagame, there's only 1. So it's kind of weird, right? It's going to be like the odd one out. But I think that's kind of funny. You know? But I think that's kind of funny. The VGC YouTubers really only cover doubles? Exactly. Right. This is a huge, nasty notice, by the way. This is a nasty, nasty notice. We'll see if people figure stuff out. Also, like, the VGC learning curve is super high. That's what you got to understand. Gardevoir, Cyrus. So I think that was his Cyrus gone. The theme decks seem really already to cover what we would have tried so far. Yeah, I think that probably makes sense. 3 tails in a row, by the way, on Mesagosa. Love to see it. I forgot we need Haunter. How have we missed Mesagosa 3 times? Could somebody explain that to me? I would love to know. I would love to know. Maybe the next set we'll get a Haunter or something to ramp energy. I think this Haunter's fine, bro. I think like this is not a bad Haunter. You could memory light it. And then you could attack and retreat. It's really not a bad card. I think they've balanced Gengar. I think everybody wanted energy ramp and acceleration to Gengar, but this card would be way too good if you could get this thing out on turn 3 consistently. It would be way too good. Way, way, way too good. I just don't... Like, I think there's a reason why, you know, that's not how we roll. Maybe next set we'll give a Haunter... Oh, sorry, I already read that. 1 colorless, so maybe Pichu would attack 1 turn earlier. You can, technically, and then you could go turn 3. Maybe, though. Maybe that is the wave. I just think that even turn 3, like, it's not... Like, I think you kind of have to go the Chingling stuff, honestly. Can we get a Sabrina or a Guzma here off the draw? That would be nice. Perfect. But we also need to hit Mesagosa here, though. Can we do that? My gosh, dude. Actually, is that 4 Mesagosa tails in a row? I just hit 4 in a row. Like, literally 4 in a row. It's going to be turn 5, and I can't even have a Gengar because I whiffed Mesagosa 4 times and whiffed Haunter all of those turns. That's crazy. That is fundamentally insane that that's the case. That's 4 Mesagosa tails with 7 cards in deck and no Haunter. That's insane. We actually just lose. we literally just lose here because we don't have a Gengar next turn. That's super funny. We have no rare candy, so we needed Haunter sometime in the last 5 turns. Oops, all tails, baby. You've gotten tails more than heads this whole stream? You think so? I mean, that's probably somewhat likely. It's probably pretty likely. Can we see? Can we go 5 in a row, though, for the Mesagosa? Is it possible? Bro. 6 cards in deck, 5 tails off Mesagosa, no Haunter. Bro. I'm honestly, listen, I think Gengar is doable. I honestly think it's that bad. But you're gonna struggle a lot. Like you need Chingling to carry you into it. That's the only way. I do think Chingling in Nasty Notice is broken though. I do think that's extremely good. If you play any deck that plays high trainer cards or high item cards, like, and if you play a rare candy deck, like, you can easily win. So I think you have to play Chingling like Nasty Notice control with Gengar. Although we were playing this though, like I noticed that we were playing this with like red card and Mars, but you don't really need those cards because they shuffle cards back into the deck. So like, honestly, you don't need that. Maybe Mars I'd keep, but like red card you don't need. Nasty Notice, I'd keep like 1 Mars. I think the Mesagosa is funny because it adds Pokemon to your opponent's hand. I think we just got super unlucky there. I think 1 Haunter, 1 Mesagosa is probably fine because Lissy's going to thin out your basics. I don't know if you need Pokeball, though. Because you're either leading Ghastly and Lissy's going to grab double Chingling, or you lead Chingling and then Lissy's going to grab the other 2. So, like, I don't even think you need Pokeball either, which is insane. And I think you just put these other 2 cards. Like, I don't even know what you run, bro. You probably play Cape, honestly. I probably run, like, double Capes in this deck. It's probably what I would do. Are we playing a copycat? We are. That's probably how I'd run this. Second Sabrina for more disruption. You could play second Sabrina. You could. Poncho as well to protect. Like, honestly, like you probably run Poncho to protect the Gengar in terms of like a bench sniping deck because we have no counter for that. And then I think you play a Cape. And that's the move. So you're playing Cape, Poncho, Sabrina, and Guzma as like defensive cards. And then Nasty Notice Chingling Lock is the stall that you use to get into Gengar. And then hopefully you have Giant Cape Gengar with Lily to basically win the game then. Like, that's how you play the deck, I guess. But even then, like, turn 4 Gengar, like, are you actually going to be able to win with it? I don't know. We are playing a Cyrus, though, right? Yeah, we're playing Sabrina Cyrus. Honestly, guys, like, this is literally how I would play the deck. Can you do another one because you already battled that person? Brother, it's almost midnight. I'll play one more. Play one more after these revisions, and then I gotta record an entire video and upload it and go to bed and work tomorrow. We're crazy out here. Double the basic stage 1 or just stage 1? No, you don't need any of that, I don't think. We did cut 1 Pokeball, so getting the Ghastly out is going to be a little bit sketchy. Probably shouldn't have cut the Pokeball. But we didn't have any problems getting Ghastly out. We're playing Esky now again. Shout out to Esky. Yo, what's up? What's up, Danvari? How you doing? Shuckle is the meta this season, bro? I would not be surprised. Shuckle sounds sick. What are we playing against here? Dark deck? Is it also Gengar? Oh, we're playing more of the Darkrai stuff. He did lead Darkrai, though. When do you need to be at work tomorrow? I work from home, so it's really not actually that big of a deal. But I got work in like 8 hours. So I'll get like 5 hours of sleep tonight. It'll be all good. Pokemon's really like the new Charmeleon with 2 energy? Yeah, it's better than the old Charmeleon for 3 energy. Like, that's for sure. No broken Ice Pop? I know. You probably could also just play Ice Pop in this deck. It'd probably make it better. Spoilers list is on Pokemon Zone. Awesome, bro. Good to know. The Darkrai start is good for us, for sure. The Nasty Notice. The turn 1 Nasty Notice? Kind of gross. Why not? Just hit him with it. It's never worth it to do that, but we did it anyway, you know what I mean? I know that there's a card in his hand he doesn't want to discard. Depending on Chingling is probably what kills your deck. Bro, what? I don't think you understand. There's no other viable option. We can't go 4 turns without halting our opponent somehow. It's not going to work. Like, that's what I'm trying to explain to you. The only way you can play Gengar reliably is with Chingling. There's nothing else in the game that's going to allow you to take 4 or 5 turns and not just lose the game because of that. You know what I mean? That's why you play Chingling. It's the only way. There's no other way to do it. There might be. You could play more Pekko. You could play the Sleep. Like, honestly, like Sleep Darkrai might even be a fine way to play it. The Zoroark coming down is a little scary. Poncho here? What does the Zoroark do? Can anybody remind me? The new one? Maybe Wheezing Stall? Wheezing Stall is interesting. But again, like, you're dealing damage, but you're not slowing the game down. You're not stopping your opponent from doing anything. So, like, any other deck is just going to get fully set up by then. You know what I mean? If your opponent's Pokemon is not doing damage to this attack, prevent all. Okay, so that's toxic. That is absolutely toxic. But we do have Sabrina we can keep for this. Oh, he gets the Hypno? How did he get the Hypno, bro? He whiffs, though. Big whiff. Kind of want to cape the Chingling, actually. Just so that we don't get KO'd if we get put to sleep. The Mesagosa. I am going to keep this Chingling. I'm just going to do it. More Pekka with Poison Barb or Dark Pennant? Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah. You could play Dark Pennant, more Pekko. 6 tails in a row, by the way. You could. You could. Slowbro is awesome, dude. I love Slowbro. But my point being is, like, it doesn't matter how much damage we deal. You either have to play something that can just basically be its own deck for 4 turns and then also get into Gengar, which the ability to do that's very low because Gengar needs 4 energy. So whatever we're playing needs to be a low energy cost. And nothing's going to have a low or no energy cost and deal a bunch of damage. It doesn't exist in the game. So you have to play something like a Chingling, which is inhibiting our opponent from playing their deck, hopefully, so that by the time we get into our Gengar, our opponent hasn't set up. Like, that's literally how it works. We just whiffed tails again, by the way. Okay. Weezing could be fun, yeah. But again, like, there's nothing stopping your opponent from just setting up on you. You know what I mean? There's literally nothing stopping your opponent from doing that. I like how we hit the Mesagosa and we get the Chingling and not the not the Haunter, bro. Haunter's not even in our deck, bro. Darkrai is interesting because the damage procs before you take damage or before you fall asleep. So you're guaranteed, like, if the coin flip, you fall asleep, you're guaranteed to take the 20. It's not like you flip a coin and if you fail, which is a lot better. I figured Darkrai would. Is Baby Pokemon too slow? There's one colorless. Then you could go turn 3. There is potential for that. There definitely is potential to do that. Just leafed on me? Buddy just hit me with the leaf play. That's crazy. That is crazy. We have Sabrina for this, so I'm not even worried. But what we need is to draw Haunter, like yesterday. We need Haunter. Meowth more Pekko could be a thing. Meowth would work in terms of, like, getting into, like, taking the time to get to Gengar. It would make your deck more consistent, but what it wouldn't do is help your deck. Like, it wouldn't slow your opponent down at all, which is, like, the issue. You know what I mean? Crobat EX. Crobat EX is honestly, like, low-key might be the move, which is crazy. Crobat might be the best option. It might be Crobat, dude. Maybe we play, like, double Lily Crobat or something, but then you're playing multiple stage 2s and it's just really rough, but it's probably possible. That might be actually the best option. It's double Crobat. Because then even if you don't, he has Sabrina. He's got the Sabrina. But he can't KO me, though. Oh, he can if he puts me asleep. That's crazy. Of course he's got Sabrina. And he hits the heads. Scoop! Scoop! Get out. The Sabrina play into the Hypno coin flip sleep. Broken into the waiting 5 turns for Haunter. I think you have to play like double Haunter, bro. There's just no... It happened twice. We literally played a total of like 12 turns and like just never got Haunter early enough to have Gengar the turn we needed it. It's kind of crazy, actually. Team Rocket Grunt? Potentially. I just don't think Gengar is good. But Crobat does make sense. Crobat Nihiligo. Yeah, just like a 1-1 Gengar in there. Yeah, the matches have been painful, bro. But honestly, like, the reason why we've lost those games has literally just because we haven't drawn Haunter. So, like, you can just add a second Haunter to your deck, honestly. You can wake up Haunter by evolving? Yeah, because the ping, he just pings attacks us. Classic stage 2 deck. I mean, we played Mesagosa, and, like, the Lily, it's just, like, we just never drew it. And it's funny because you have, like, 4 turns to draw it, and we just never did. We never drew Haunter within our first 3 or 4 turns of those games, which is funny. You could also just play like another copycat probably, but you don't really want to play. The thing about playing that with the Nasty Notice is that copycat's never that good because you want to remove cards. Oh no, I guess you would copycat before and then Nasty Notice. So probably a second copycat would be a lot better probably for the consistency of that deck. 1 Bother Gengar and 1 Mega Gengar could be good. How are you gonna get the Psychic energy though onto Bother Gengar? Is it Psychic or is it colorless? It's Dark and Psychic. Is Bother Gengar Psychic Energy? Yeah, it's Psychic. I know. That's the tough part about Gengar is you can't even play a non-EX Gengar. They didn't even give us a Dark-type Gengar, non-Mega, or non-EX in this set. It's crazy, man. Listen, I tried Gengar. I did. I think it has potential, especially in the future. I think the Crobat stuff is interesting. I can't imagine Morpeko is very good. I just can't, dude. If you go for... Like, you don't understand. Morpeko doesn't generate energies. It doesn't generate energies. So, like, if you go first, then you have to wait 3 turns to even attack with a Morpeko. But then why play it? And it only does, like, how much damage does it do? Like 50? Just show to play. What's your general overview? I love all of these cards. I just don't think Gengar is fast enough. I think you have to play it with some type of control. And I don't know what that is yet. Could be Crobat for damage. Honestly, could be Crobat for damage. Could be Obstagoon Piers for energy discard and tankiness. But honestly, I think it's like Chingling item lock. Like the issue with Gengar, bro, is that like you're never really able to deal any damage until like turn 4 or turn 5. You know what I mean? And like even then, it's not a lot of damage. Like so, it's like the only way you can wait 5 turns and then hope to sweep your opponent with Gengar is if somehow your opponent doesn't set up their deck in 5 turns. And the only way to really stop your opponent from doing that is like Chingling item lock. That's the difficult part about it. That's the issue. How do you play on PC? Still can't figure it out. You just need an Android emulator like Moo Player or BlueStacks or LD Player. That's how you do it. Best Gengar right now is Hypnoblast Gengar with Iggly and Darkrai. Dude, probably. Gengar had to suck with the effect on its attack. Yeah, like that's the thing. Gengar is a broken card. If there was a way theoretically for you to ever get that card set up on turn 2 or turn 3 consistently, it would be extremely, extremely good because the effect is so strong, bro. That's why they made it 4 energies because it's so crazy strong. Think about how many decks literally need trainer cards to play the game. Like whether it's healing, whether it's somehow they maybe don't have rare candy until like turn 4, or if they need Sabrina or Cyrus or anything, you know what I mean? Just go for Giratina Dawn Stadium. Yeah, dude, but that is the other point, I suppose. It's like you could maybe build the deck to get Gengar out on turn 3. And maybe turn 3 Gengar is strong enough, even without Chingling. Maybe. It's an interesting thing to think about. If we had any way at all. But we do, though. We do have Hydreigon. But there's no way to move those energies from Hydreigon to Gengar other than moving Gengar to the active spot. And you can't play more than 1 Dawn in 1 turn. So, like, that's the problem. If we had, like, an electrical cord version, like, if Gengar was, like, water or fire or lightning, it would be absurdly good. It would be very, very good. But it's not. It's dark. We have no way to generate additional dark energies. You believe they give a dark ramp next set? Bro, if they give us a dark type Mantike, Gengar would be so absurd. It would be crazy. You'd be able to go turn 2 Gengar sometimes. Turn 3 Gengar, like, every time. Juggler? You can Juggler, actually. But nothing's generating the dark energies, though. So, like, you still need 3 dark. You need 3 Tyranitar? I completely forgot about Tyranitar, bro. But isn't Tyranitar the same problem? Is it not the exact same problem? Hold on. Hold on. What is this? Once during your turn, you may move all dark energy from each of your Pokemon to this Pokemon. No, that's horrible, though. That's the opposite of what we want. Baby Pokemon, Hydreigon, that's 2 energy. Yeah. You're not wrong. That's a heck of a combo, though, to get Gengar and Hydreigon and a baby Pokemon lead and Dawn all in 3 turns. That would be crazy, but that would be the way to do it. That could be that is the theoretical turn 2 Gengar. Dark does not have energy plus energy ramper. Stop coping, please. Yeah, I kind of agree. Tyranitar is the same. Yeah, there's nothing that we still need to get 3 dark on Gengar. If you go first, other than Hydreigon Dawn or something like that, there's no way. You have to wait 4 turns. You just have to wait 4 turns. It's crazy. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. Mimikyu X and Meowth while you set up. Yeah, but the issue isn't being able to stall to get set up. That's what I'm trying to say. There's a lot of ways to just stall in the game and then have Gengar on turn 4 and turn 5. The issue is, like, how do we slow our opponent down during that time so that they're not fully set up? Because the item in the trainer lock doesn't really matter if we're staring down a Mega Charizard Y on turn 5. Like, the game's over. You know what I mean? It's the same with, like, most other decks. Like, Gengar is not going to be able to go through double Suicunes or Suicune Chien-Pao, even with item lock and trainer lock. It just can't. So, like, any deck that can set up their Pokemon in 4 or 5 turns, like, is just going to be able to beat Gengar. You know what I mean? I love Mega Slowbro. I love Mega Slowbro. You stalling still lets your opponent set up. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's we want to stop our opponent from setting up and delaying so that when we set up, our opponent isn't also set up. But there's not an easy way to do that. Chingling is the way to do that. I just don't know if it's, like, good enough. 3 dark energy pips isn't helpful, really, because if you only 2 dark energy pips, only babies could effectively ramp it. That's true. It's not 3, it's 4. So, like, even baby Pokemon's not that useful. The whole thing is a little cursed, I'm not gonna lie. But it's 12:20, and I need to record a video and upload it, and then I gotta go to bed. So I gotta get out of here. We gotta end the stream. This was a fun stream, though. Really love these Pokemon. Love Scizor. I think Charizard's really good as well. We didn't test it, but I think it's good. I think Slowbro is good. Manectric is very interesting. I think it's going to be played more like Belly Bolt, maybe not a deck that you build around per se, but you could just throw it into decks and it's going to be a really nice closer. I think it's a well-designed Pokemon. Unfortunately, I don't think Gengar... I could be wrong, dude. There might be something out there that makes Gengar worth it, but yeah. That's how I feel. I really like the set. I actually do. I think the Sleep Darkrai stuff is really cool. There's going to be some crazy stuff around that as well, which is insane. I'm excited. I am. I think we got 3 solid decks. We'll see maybe how they perform this weekend, because that's really what it comes down to. You know what I mean? Don't forget to register for PMPT number 25. Don't forget, go check out the Champions channel, guys. If you haven't checked out Champion Mads in the first video that I uploaded to that channel, go check it out. Got some Champions content coming. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited for it. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Peace out, guys. Have a good one. Thanks for tuning in. Fun live stream. It's been a while. Had a good time. Goodbye, everybody. Bye.